Hello, everybody, and my toe buddies, and everyone here. We're back for another blind anime talk, The Legend of Korra. And of course, hopefully, I didn't cut myself off in the beginning, but sorry. And
That's
I
me.
have, yep, and I have my usual ladies, the machine gun tangent, Christina,
Hello.
and Danny Marie AUC.
Hi.
Yes, so we'll be talking about the first season of The Legend of Korra. Was it like Christina, like book one Earth? Oh wait, Air. Book one Air.
Yeah, it's air.
Yeah. Yes.
Pikachu and Darkness are in the chat. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hey, in darkness. Hey, Vika. How are you guys doing?
Oh, Pikachu did had a TikTok earlier in the week about a anime world. The last anime you watch is the world you gonna be in, and I'm like, oh no. No, we're not doing this.
I
Because
was
the
like,
last anime
Kora.
I watched was Attack on Titan, and I ain't trying to die.
Darn.
So the last
Darn,
anime I watched is The Legend of Korra. That's what I'm going.
Darn. Darn. Like no, I should have watched like Food Wars.
Yeah, I'm like Food Wars, something I can live in and not die. Freaking Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
But hey, the direction of season 4 is really good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw it off to Christina to get it started.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because you know why?
I'll remember
Because
some blind food crimes for you later.
yes, because between the three of us, Christina is the bigger fan.
I love this series, so yeah. So when we left off in Avatar: Last Airbender, they finished with the 100-Year War. There are comics that tell you like what happened in between, but I don't know how far up they are. But not Avatar. The Legend of Korra takes place 70 years in the future, and there are a lot of advancements, you guys. There are cars. There's no, you would think 70 years later they might have like a horse-drawn carriage or something. No. They have automobiles, mopeds,
Sodomobiles.
Yes, my apologies. Sodomobiles.
Yep,
There's
the
a cabbage
Sodomobile.
corp.
Yes, the cabbage or yes, the cabbage guy.
Airships.
Yep.
What else?
Like Zeppelins, actually.
Yeah, Zeppelins.
They are Zeppelins, yeah.
Let's see. I think I even saw streetcars. The like not a bus, but they're on like a little track.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, like the mini trains.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, race cars. Like
they're race cars.
Yep, race cars.
They just went for it. I don't know if they have traffic lights.
Yeah, they do.
Can't remember. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
I gotta go and look. Like, do they have
like they do. They do. Yeah, they gotta do.
I will
like,
take that.
Yeah.
Aang and Zuko came across a land where it first opens up at. In the past there was a unsettlement between benders and non-benders, and they decided to take this land and make it like a safe haven for benders and non-benders, and that became Republic City. Or what, the United Republic?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Because didn't they combined it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like to form the
blimps. Darkness,
like
blimps.
Yep.
They're just I just love how also in this Republic City, like they don't show us a lot of the rest of the world in book 1, but Republic City is full of a huge variety of people, non-benders. We have the airbender family literally lives there.
There's still like the only airbender family.
Yes. We got to start small.
So Aang and Katara had kids.
Surprise!
Surprise! Yeah. Boomy, who's a non-bender. Kaya, who's a waterbender. And
wait, I thought she wasn't a bender.
No, she's water.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that later? Doesn't she like? Surprise?
I mean, you see her later, but I'm not.
But
I'm not spoiling.
But they do mention her name though. So yeah.
And
And
Tenzin, who was
yep,
the
Tenzin,
airbender.
yep, I like a Tenzin.
I feel bad for Tenzin's wife. It's like he's really trying to repopulate the world of airbenders. They have like she's pregnant with their fourth kid. They have three
Janora,
kids so
Iki,
far.
and
It's Janora,
Milo.
Iki.
I
And
love
Milo,
them.
Who?
The children. I love
Oh
the
yeah.
children.
Iki is just hyper. she's just plain hyper. Like
And
Aang.
She's too
obnoxious.
much.
Yeah.
She's too much.
Yeah, but then like a Janora is like all like a common, it's like chill.
Mm-hmm.
She is. And Milo is. He needs a different diet.
He's wild.
too
Yeah, he
gassy.
does. He does.
He needs a whole different diet. This child,
Yeah, he does.
he's like all over the place. I cannot pinpoint his age because when it started, he's like nomming on his dad's head, and I'm just like, "Are you 2, or are you younger, or
It's hard
are
to
you
tell.
Or like you 5?
His behavior is
Yeah.
kind of sporadic.
Mm-hmm.
He does mature more, but
He does.
yeah, that's later in this series.
Mhm.
Now those are the airbenders. Republic City looks like New York in
Mhm.
the 1920s, 30s,
Something like that. Yeah.
something like that. There's a police
There's
force
even
that
a
are metal
Statue of
benders.
Liberty, sort of.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
just
gosh! The
No.
Aang.
It's
Yeah,
Aang.
yeah, Aang.
I never
It's a
thought
statue
about
of Aang.
that. Thanks.
It looks like
Yeah.
the Statue of Liberty. It's even lit in
It
green.
does.
No,
It
yeah,
looks
'cause,
like-
like
Thanks,
yeah,
Josh.
yeah. And then Aang, like there's a statue of Aang, there's a statue of Toph, there's a
one of
statue of
Zuko.
Zuko.
Yeah.
That got me. I
But
never.
but then like, where's Katara's?
And where's Sokka's statue? We know
Yeah.
Sokka would want a
I
statue.
can't remember where Sokka's statue is. I think it's at. I think you might see it in season 2.
Maybe so.
Katara, not sure, but I mean, the only one that we know that's still among the old
Living?
gang is Katara.
Katara and Zuko. Soon.
Zuko soon.
Maybe. Nice kidding. Yeah, so first episode is Welcome to Republic City.
Oh, In Darkness says every time someone says anime toes has to eat a Reaper cheese ball.
Well, if you buy from me, I'll do it.
No.
This hot food is expensive.
Yes, it is. It is
It's
expensive,
very
man.
expensive.
That sounds hot. Sounds like gastric doctor issues.
Yeah. So,
Yep, that's what it sounds like to me too.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
we're
is.
hearing the same thing.
Sounds
yes.
They're gonna be like, what? Well, what do you eat? Well,
Yeah. Yes.
you
So,
see.
yep. So that all started for like episode 1. Then like we get to meet. Was it like the 4-year-old Kora?
Yeah,
She still had a fat belly, so I'm going with 4.
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
She was adorable.
Or the White Lotus is looking for the next avatar, and they're, I guess, called out to Kora's house and
The North Pole. Wait, South Pole. Wait, yeah,
I think
South
it's
Pole.
south.
Yeah,
So her
South Pole.
mom's like sleeping. It just kind of makes me laugh because something falls off the wall,
Mhm,
and I'm just
mhm.
like, yeah, that's like a house. Something's never properly set.
Mhm.
And they're like, our child is, the avatar. And they're like, yeah, sure. We just came from the North Pole. Yeah, okay. How do you know? And they're just like, yeah.
We know.
Kora! This child knocks down a wall. She does not walk out of a door, like walk into the room like a normal person. She just knocks down the wall.
Knocks down our wall and then just throws
like
a
the Kool-Aid
fireball.
Man.
Yep, and then throws a
Yeah.
fireball.
And just starts bending 3 elements.
Yep.
She has she set one of the White Lotus members' robes on fire, then put it out with some water. I'm like, ma'am. It just sits there earth bending, and it does a nice little montage of her going through a cycle of fire bending.
Yep.
And then she goes to when she's like, I don't know, 17 maybe? 16, 17?
Yeah, I like a 16, 17, and like a testing to see if like how well she knows the firebending.
I know, right? I'm like, considering she came out the gate with it, I mean,
Yeah,
sure she's good. It's like,
no, keep going.
no, yeah, you're gonna notice throughout this series or season, I think, that she uses more fire bending than anything else.
Oh, and also, this is on Netflix, and it is audio described
Oh
too.
yeah, we didn't
Oh,
throw that in
good.
there.
Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so it is on Netflix, and I think it is on Hulu. But I think Netflix, if you watch it, it has audio description.
Oh, I didn't know it was on Hulu too.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Kora lives in like an enclosure.
Mhm.
And honestly, when they opened up a gate, it gave me Attack on Titan vibes, and I was kind of like, no. Wait, what am I watching again? Okay. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so it kind of alludes to the fact that she's kept away from people.
Mhm.
And you don't really find out why until maybe I think book 2, but she feels like she's been, secluded or, just
Mhm.
forced to stay in one spot. It also kind of hinders her growth a little bit, in my opinion, because she just she's always had things handed to her,
Yes, yes.
given.
Sorry,
So she
in
has.
Darkness has definitely seen it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
He says,
like
"I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it."
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yep,
Yep.
yep.
It's very like we
You're
were talking
right.
about before. This very Toph and Aang together, kind of in
Chris?
wall.
Yeah, she's all of them.
Also, Nicole has joined us.
Mhm.
Hi, Nicole.
Oh man, so funny.
She
That
Hey,
line
was
is
Chris.
great.
They even had that on Nickelodeon's website a couple of years back, where they
Yeah.
had her stuff up there, and she's an adult going, "You gotta deal with it." Sorry, old habits die.
Oh my
Hard.
gosh, Nicole is here. She snuck out of like rotations early. Oh my gosh. With her sass.
uh, let's see.
Yeah.
Cora finishes her or passes
Test.
her firebending test,
Mhm.
and she can now start airbending. So all of her teachers have been sent there. She's never gotten to leave.
Nope. And then like because like she gets to now practice with Tenzin, the the
Yep.
airbending and the spiritual side.
Mhm.
Which has it really does allude to where like she is really poor at it.
Oh,
She
they don't
could
allude
never-
to it. They just
No,
outright
they
say
straight
it.
up. They straight up. Say
Yeah,
it.
I know.
They straight up were like, "You understand the physical aspects of bending, but you ignored." I'm like, she probably didn't
Yeah.
ignore it. You
No,
ignored.
she
the
just didn't care. She's
spiritual
like,
side.
yeah, but I'm not that good at it.
Yeah, she does
I'm
say
like-
something like that. She said, "I'm just better at the physical stuff."
She
She's a
really is.
wrecking
This
ball.
girl's strong and buff as I don't know what. I'm like,
Yeah.
nice.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
And then like we finally get to see was it like Kora and Aang's son, Tenzin.
Yep. Tenzin comes in on a sky bison named Oogie.
Oogie.
And they meet with his mom, and they're just there to stay overnight. And I'm like, you flew all the way. I know
for
some
a
people
night.
had phones.
Yeah.
Phones do exist in this world. You could have called.
Well,
and like,
yeah, phones and like phone and then a telegraph.
yeah. I'm like, this all exists. You couldn't have called ahead and like, hey mom, listen, I can't stay. I'm not gonna fly all day to the South Pole.
Like,
Just
but,
to
like,
tell you that we'll be
yeah.
there overnight.
Yeah, but then like the funny thing is like they still are using scrolls.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't knock it if it works.
I mean, the one thing you don't want to let go, I guess. Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Yeah. Wink, wink.
But Janora gets off the bison, and she asks her grand what she read their I guess they wrote a book about their adventures as Team Avatar. And in 2012 when I saw this, I was so excited we're gonna get an answer to this question. And she goes, whatever happened to Zuko's mom? And Grand Guitar starts off with how it was an amazing adventure to only get interrupted by middle child syndrome Iki over there.
Iki, oh yeah. Middle child, man, like she's hyper as heck.
She really is. She's the sunshine and rainbows child. And she's just like interrupts and just like bounces around flying and stuff. And I'm just like
Aang.
I want my answer.
Everybody was
go away, child. I'm like, I'm sorry, Janora, you shouldn't do this, but airbend her away from you, throw her into a snow pile. She'll be live. Just fling her somewhere. Y'all are fine.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And you don't get that answer.
Like Tenzin's wife is like a Pima, but a non-airbender.
Yep.
Pima.
Pima wants a non-bending child, and I'm like, I kind of get what you mean,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, it kind of sounds messed up. But
Yeah.
I get
Well,
what you
like,
mean.
we're glad to have you, Nicole.
Yep. Hey, Nicole. Sorry about car life. Yeah, they she said she's tired of having air blown in her face all the time, and then Milo literally, he goes, "Mommy, look, I'm a snow bender," and throws snow all over his non-bending wife, not wife,
Mom.
mom. And I'm like, I get what you mean, Pema. Still kind of messed up, but I get you. I understand. She does.
Yeah.
Oh, Milo's a whole. Milo needs a therapist and probably some rhythm.
Yes, Nicole, you are. Yes, Nicole, you are the sunshine and rainbows.
You're the sunshine and rainbows child. No, she says JK.
Yep.
But is it a JK though? I don't know. But yeah, Tenzin tells Kora he can't stay, and she's, they discuss for a little bit, as teenagers do, argue, discuss. Anyway, because there's some unsettling events occurring in Republic City, and he's a councilman, so he has to go back. And so they're going to put her training off for a while. And,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that I would do what she did, but
But
she
then like she, she sneaks away like a typical teenager.
But wait, I don't know if it really is sneaking, because Katara saw her and she like, okay, go on your adventure, gave her a hug, and then she went to say goodbye to her parents though.
Yeah, she didn't sneak.
So she didn't really. She did from the White Lotus. She just didn't sneak from everybody else.
No, yeah, because Katara understands.
Yeah, she's probably like, look, y'all need to let her go. She probably advocated for her to actually travel the world.
Yeah.
They were probably like, no, Aang said that we have to keep her safe.
Yeah.
I'm like, sir, she's almost an adult.
Meanwhile,
we can't forget Kora's pet, like the polar bear dog. Naga.
Would that be their spirit animal technically?
Yeah, I guess.
Or would it be like a spirit god?
I say a spirit animal.
Is that where that term comes from? That's my spirit animal.
Yeah. Oh, wait. But then too, okay, how did Appa procreate?
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We're not gonna talk about that. I thought about that too.
Okay.
Actually, the people that was watching the last one, or the second to the last watch through I saw this series, they did ask that question, but I won't use the wordage that they used. But
magic.
But
magic.
You can find out in book 2.
Okay. Because come on,
you will find out in book 2.
Yeah, but then Naga's pretty cool though.
She's a big old polar bear dog, and she is so sweet.
Yeah.
So they what did she do? She snuck on board a ship.
Cargo ship. Yep.
Oh yeah. This is episode 2. The leaf in the wind.
Yep, she snuck away, and they get to Republic City. It looks beautiful. She sees Statue of Liberty Aang. I'm going to have to say that now because I've seen this.
I can't believe you didn't make that connection.
It was totally
the Statue of Liberty.
Neither did I.
Which also fits because Aang, Liberty,
literally standing there with his staff.
No, because here's the one thing though. For the beginning of that part, the audio description didn't say that for statue, but it was later, part episode
Dan needs to go through and re-edit an audio description.
Yeah, because it's around I think episode 4 or 3. Yeah, because then I got the description for the statue.
I just never.
I don't remember if they ever say it's lit up in green or not, but
no,
it is green.
Anyone who's gonna listen to the audio description, it looks like the Statue of Liberty, but it's Aang.
No, because it'll say like the statue of Aang, but then like with a staff, like pointing at the like a city.
Yeah, it is like him
Mhm.
holding a staff in front of him, and it's like
Mhm.
angled out towards the city. It's pretty cool. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Angled. And sorry.
Ah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So like, so Kora like literally just gets on like Naga and just plows through like the whole city.
Disrupting traffic.
Yep.
and and then she goes, okay, there's Air Temple Island. If Naga wasn't hungry, none of these events would have occurred
Nope.
later. But Naga's hungry. Kora's shouldn't be responsible. Polar bear dog's hungry. You
Yes,
gotta
she
feed
is.
your polar bear dog. So
So she wreaks havoc on the city in like her first
Yep.
5 seconds there.
literally 5 seconds in, and she's like, what,
Oh,
trying
so
to
sorry.
get food without paying for it?
Yep. Yeah. Like goes to the
all
food
of the
stand.
food.
Yep. Goes to the food stands and goes, yes. Can we get like one of everything? And
I think
the
she
lady
was
goes,
drooling.
yeah. Yeah, she was a little, but then like the lady goes, okay, 20 yuan. Oh, sorry,
I'm
I
like,
don't have any
only
money.
20? Only
Yeah.
20? Like,
Yeah.
dang. That's cheap.
Yeah.
Is it
And,
real
like,
food?
probably. And she goes, oh, sorry, I
It's like
don't have any
skewers
money.
of meat. It looked good.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we don't know what the meat was, but you know.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Their meat is crossed between
yeah.
different animals all the time.
Yeah.
Tigerbillos.
Kebabs, like
Pig
their version
cows.
of kebabs.
Oh, a pig cow. What would that be? Pork beef?
Yeah.
Who knows?
So
Oh,
they
like-
don't have money, so she. I'm sorry.
No, like in darkness says like a Naga is a Canadian.
So they had she goes to Central Park. It's not Central Park, but she goes to Central Park
Yeah.
and starts fishing
Mhm.
and meets a guy that lives in a bush. So
A
she meets a
hobo.
homeless dude.
A hobo.
A very spry hobo.
He
Yeah.
really is. It's like,
The way
can I
he's
have-
jumping around, I don't think they describe it adequately in the audio
No,
description.
no,
he's
no,
like
they didn't.
legs in the air, flying around like
whoa,
you know,
hello.
like it's
Can I
crazy.
partake in one of
Yeah.
your tasty looking cooked fish? And I'm just like,
Yeah.
she's like, sure. While Naga's over there like swimming, catching fish. You're not supposed to fish in the park, however, so she gets stopped by the police. So she evades arrest.
Yes.
And is this when she comes across a non-bender protest?
The protest, yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the non-benders,
Yeah, and she hot-headedly deals with that, kind of going, bending's awesome. That's not what you say to somebody that can't bend.
Mhm.
She's so sheltered. Like that's
She's
just her
very-
showing her shelteredness.
Like, and life,
Protesting
like, some
benders.
people-
She's like, bending's the best. Let me just up on her like animal, like
Yep.
Some people are like,
Family
oh, you have to be kind to the people that are sheltered. They don't understand. Well, I guess the creators of The Legend of Korra did not agree with that.
Nope,
It
they
made them
didn't.
do it because I don't agree with it either. You're gonna learn.
No.
Yeah.
And then like they actually throw her just like into it though, just into
They
the
did?
into these situations.
Wasn't she wasn't it like getting a little culture shock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Because yeah, I feel bad. Sheltered child. not her fault, but sheltered child.
Yeah.
So she again evades police again. And
Oh
comes
yeah.
upon,
Like first she deals with like the gang of the city, the triple triad.
what is it? Triple triad. I know triple triad.
Yeah, the triple triad.
What is it? Extortion? Get money
Yep.
from non-benders and hiking up their prices.
Yep.
And Cora's like, all right, this is what I was born
protection,
for.
extortion.
I got this.
Yep, protection. Oh no, go ahead.
No. It is extortion.
Yeah,
with
then like
offering protection.
then like she literally just starts wailing on them, earthbending.
Oh my gosh, she froze a dude's head. She froze his head.
And then smashed into a car.
I know, right? Oh,
And then,
ma'am.
okay, here's the thing too. And then like she picks up a dude, throws him into
bodily picks up a guy, not earthbending, no, bodily
Nope.
throws.
Yep, just physically picks him up, throws him through a window.
Oh my god,
She destroys like half the street.
Yeah.
She
It's
really
half the
does.
street gone.
And they're like, wait, is she earthbending? Did she just firebend?
Barney?
Did she just waterbend? Wait a minute.
Are they the Avatar? Is she the Avatar?
And I'm
They're
like,
put it together.
Yeah. And then like this is where we finally get to see like the police like a metal bin.
yep. She said that was really cool up until they tried to arrest her again.
Yep.
She evaded for a while. She did a good job.
Yeah,
And she got caught.
Mhm.
And that's when you get to meet Lynn, one of Toph's daughters,
Lin Beifong.
who seems to have a stick up her rear.
Just a stick up her butt. There you go.
We learn more about her later, and like
Mhm.
I don't know.
And the
One
stick
of
slightly moves around a little bit.
Yeah.
And then
just
it comes
tough,
back
you
in full
know?
force in book 3. But anyway,
Yeah.
now it's a metal pole, not a stick.
Yep.
She's very unforgiving of the fact that the Avatar has, in her not even 5 minutes of being in a city, has destroyed parts of the city by capturing.
No, go.
She captured some thugs, however, who did threaten to put her in a hospital, but the one dude she threw through
like
the
a self-defense.
glass.
Come on, it was
She
self-defense.
threw him through.
It was self-defense.
But dang, like, oh, you're gonna need a doctor. I'm not the one that's gonna need a doctor.
I feel like we talked about this in one of the Avatar ones, but it's like they never mention this, but how often she just like freezes people solid, like they're dead. Like that's not a serious thing to have happen to you. Like they're dead. Dead.
Freezing a whole person's body.
Yeah.
And like she does.
I mean,
like,
if it was Full Metal Alchemist, they would be dead, but it's Nickelodeon; they can't die.
Yeah, they never say that, but and then throw people off of like zeppelins from high up, and like just
buildings, like okay, and like then literally just throw people, like slam people to the wall too.
Oh, later on, in one of the later episodes, when they're jumping out of planes, they make a show of you seeing, and I don't know if they described it, but you seeing the parachute. You have to see that they have a parachute.
Oh yeah, no, like
they throw people out of planes, and you're like, they're dead. And like, oh, there's a parachute. There.
Like they do, like it does describe the like a parachute too.
Okay. Ooh. I gotta hear what it describes in book 3, but I'm not going to talk anymore about that. Anyway,
Darkness is in the comments and says she sort of started Civil War. We're probably going to talk about this more later, but she kind of does inadvertently start Civil War.
Yeah, she does.
She has no idea.
Would that be with the triads though, or would that be with? Oh wait, no, with the non-benders.
No. I just mean later.
The non-benders.
Events that converge.
Yeah, she
sort of do lead to Civil War.
Dang, in 2 books.
Not even 2, just 1. Just
wait till you get to book 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
Reminds me of what is it, Tony Stark, where he inadvertently causes issues for Earth by trying to protect Earth.
Yep. The Age of Ultron.
We're gonna make this dude so he can protect the planet. Oh God, no, he's destroying.
No, he's not. Yes.
Captain. Yep. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah. So like,
on Marvel versus. I don't know.
No,
that would be interesting.
Yeah,
it'd be weird.
Oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Tenzin comes to save Kora from Lynn, who wants her out of her city, of course, and takes her to Air Temple Island, and she gets to meet the kids again. And I guess she's met them before because they're really happy to meet her. But I'm like, do you sense your reincarnated grandfather? I don't know.
Yeah, she definitely met him when they came to visit, but I don't know
because their attachments, like Kora, like they're really happy, and I'm like, I was that kid who's like, I don't know you yet, go away, don't touch me. But they're really open.
No, yep, and then so Tenzin and her like get into an argument too, and then like, like saying, okay, fine, you can train here, you can stay here and train.
And he only wants her on the island.
Yeah, just only on the island.
So she traded one, not prison, but she traded one prison for another.
Yeah, and then like Tenzin goes, no entertainment too. Well, not really, but he just
really no entertainment. I'm like, I feel so bad for your kids, man.
Yeah.
Like the world is literally out their window, and you're just like, no, we have the island.
Mhm. Oh yeah,
Well,
and
I don't. If we look at like how Aang, when he went back and found some of the air nomads and started talking about them, like that is how they lived. So
Yeah.
you know,
Wonder what a modern day air nomad would want. Would they be would they have to be a vegetarian, or
probably.
would they? Yeah, I know, right? Or would they, like, like, what if you had a job and you were like, oh, I'm an air
I
nomad.
feel like they'd be a professor or something.
That would work. That would work.
Professor Tenzin totally fits. Totally.
Yeah, it does.
I love that the training montage is like one of my probably my highlights of like the whole first book.
Yes, yeah,
the
because
walls, the spinning walls.
Yeah, because like it's like the spinning like a panels, like literally like just like panels,
and she has to float like a leaf.
Yep, float like a leaf. Yeah, because this is where like
float
episode
like
2.
Butterfly.
Yeah, yeah, yep. But then like the memorable line from episode 2 is when like Tenzin and Kora have a fight, and then he goes to his daughter Janora, going, "I'm hoping like your your teenage years is not like this," and she goes, "I will make no such promises."
She's a smart one. I like Janora.
Yep.
Yeah, I just love that. I just love that scene because it's like such a huge metaphor for how Kora is, you know, like he's like, let me show you. And like he makes these panels spin. It's like a series of panels, guides a little leaf through there. Basically, it's like you have to flow with the wind to go through it. Janora does it, and she's like, do, casually floating through there like a little leaf. And then like Cora's like, I got this.
And
you know,
just
very much
runs
like a tough moment, and then runs in head first like a wrecking ball and just is like beat all up. It is just such a metaphor for how Kora is. Yeah.
And she lands on her butt. She literally is like hits her out and just goes boom.
Oh no! The audio description actually does describe that too.
I thought I remembered that. It is so. That's one of my favorite moments, like for the whole series, probably.
No, same here. Because like episode 2 is like my favorite one out of like the first season.
Yeah, I was struggling to pick like a favorite episode, like an entire episode, but like that's my favorite moment.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Your favorite moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is nice. I don't like she destroys it, but it's nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, and this is where we also for episode 2 get to see the like a pro bending sport too.
Yep. Weren't they the White Lotus members listening to it on the radio?
Yeah.
Tenzin's like, turn it off, and I'm like, that's rude. But Cora's listening.
Yep.
And they what was it? Talking about airbenders, or I guess your free spirit or whatever. And Cora's like, huh, you say I'm free, but you're keeping me stuck here on this island.
No, so because Tenzin is actually doing like the opposite of like the air like nomads. Then in
a bit, he's very restrictive because he really wants to, I guess, teach her the culture. And instead of being adaptable like how airbenders tend to be, he's being very restrictive. To not, it has to be done this way. We're not going to be flexible and adaptable towards you. You have to adapt here. Versus, maybe she just needs to learn it a different way.
Well, we get to that later for sure.
Yeah, we do. She sneaks away again.
Yeah, that's coming up really soon. Basically, she hears the pro bending and she's like, I have to go see this for myself. And so that's when she goes to find out what's going on. So she goes to investigate and wanders around the gym and
and I love her excuse. When you get caught sneaking in somewhere, so this is an excuse that Nickelodeon has authorized, yes. That if you're somewhere you don't need to be, just say, I was looking for the bathroom.
I mean, they do that in like tons of movies. Like, I was looking for the bathroom. I'm lost.
The
bathroom's like 3 floors down. You wandered a little far.
Oh, darn. I guess we
Whoops.
gotta go find the bathroom.
Yeah.
Ends up 3 floors or several floors away from the bathroom.
Yes, it's like where's the like a ladies' bathroom? I thought it was right here.
She gets found by the owner of the building, and he's about to throw her out because he doesn't buy her excuse of looking for the bathroom. But she gets saved by Bolin, a pro bender.
Yep, Bolin. Yeah, Bolin.
Okay, Bolin's like the Sokka of this series, by the way.
And also like, don't you gotta love the names?
Oh yeah,
Bolin, Mako. Actually, I think Mako was named after Iroh, the voice actor for Iroh.
Oh, okay.
He passed away in the middle of, I can't remember what book in Avatar. I don't know if it's 2 or 3, but one of his longtime students did the rest of his voice acting. But his name was Mako, so they named him Mako.
So you like that?
Yeah.
Kora gets to see a up close and personal pro bending match, and she's congratulating Mako and the Fire Ferrets team. Yep. And he's just like, "Oh, you're here." And I'm like, "Dang, bruh."
Yep, like the cool, like the cool, like guy,
You can tell Bolin has brought many people to this ship.
Yeah.
Apparently has been unsuccessful in the past, though. Poor Bolin.
I know, he's so sweet. I'm like,
I know he is.
Yeah.
He's literally like sweet. That's like, I don't know about other people's goal in life, but that's gotta be mine. That is mine.
Yeah. And like I do like him because like he fills in like those moments where like it's serious, and then like he just hops in,
Yep.
Just helps like to cut the like at least cut the tension like a little bit.
Yeah. I love that though. I love she so admires this whole pro bending thing, and she starts seeing it as like a whole new form of like a style of bending, a modern day style of bending.
It does resemble that though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. But like Tenzin gets there and he's like, "Why have you snuck away?" Blah blah blah. And he's mad. She tries explaining this to him, and she's like, "Maybe this is a new way I can learn." And he's like not having it at first. So
almost reminds me of the Boruto series, Naruto's kid, where they're making advancements where you don't have to learn all the jutsus and whatnot and all the techniques. You can just kind of, I don't know, throw a pill or pop a pill and do it. And I guess what they're trying to say is, there's the historical side of this, and you're, it's like learning to embrace something new. And some people are not willing to bend.
Oh, I gotta watch that series then too. But then I probably would have to go through like a Shippuden person.
I'm still on Toonami. I have no idea what's happening. There's too much filler. I think it just went over Kabuto's life story or something in the middle of a friggin' war arc. I have no idea what's happening anymore.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So we're almost like at the end of episode 2. So yeah. So.
And she joins the pro bending team because one of their members quits.
Yeah.
Or doesn't show up.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And they find out she's the Avatar because they didn't know before. And they're like, "Oh, well, I could teach you, but you're a waterbender." And she's like, "Oh, I'm an earthbender too. And a firebender."
Yep.
And Marco's like, "I'm an idiot." And she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah. No, it's like yes and yes.
What is it? You're the Avatar and I'm an idiot. Yep. Really is, but we'll get into that later.
Yes. Yeah, so we actually see her actually like doing like the pro bending, or at least trying to.
She tried. They did not explain the rules to this girl. She's she's watched the matches or listened to the matches.
She's listened to like 2.
Yeah, like because she said she's followed this since she was a kid, but she didn't I think she, who cares about rules? You're just listening to the bending aspect of it.
Probably.
So she's just like, so no one says, what the rules are. She's just like getting flagged.
Oh, like not even her teammates too. Like
hitting her own teammates. I'm like, bruh, no.
It's there's definitely some growing pains.
Yes, it does.
She's funny though,
But they do win eventually some of their matches, and Kora starts doing the little spinny top thing, or not spinny top thing, but the relic where she kept getting beat at on the island.
Panels,
she starts doing that during the match, and Tenzin sees, oh, okay, maybe she was right.
Oh yeah. Like like she's like bobbing and weaving. Don't forget like the epic music, because
Gotta
like
bob and
like
weave.
yep, the music in the show is really good too.
It is very good. Gotta get it.
Yeah, she
But,
gets into it though, and she really does like find that it's a new way for her to learn. Like it's a new perspective of learning and a new learning tool for her.
Yes,
and Tenzin finally does.
It is
he starts to see that, and he's like, "Oh, well, maybe this is working." And then he gets into the matches.
Yeah,
like,
he does.
Then he's in. Like it's hooked.
Like, he was that closet listener. Like,
yep.
Like, oh, okay, they won. Yeah. Be like, no, but out in public, I don't like this. Kind of. I don't approve.
Nope, I don't approve. I don't
But
care.
What was it? Episode 3 is
the
revelation.
Yep, the revelation.
Where they have to since they're getting into the bigger tournament, they have to collect money by the end of the week, and
like for like
Mako goes to work in a factory.
Yep, for like the championship pot.
Mako's in a factory
putting electricity
bending.
Yeah.
And trying to make money.
Become a street performer for pennies.
With the mustache. And he gets he gets golded, kind of bullied a little bit, and also swindled, so to speak, into swindled.
By the triple triad.
Yeah, they try and recruit him basically.
What is his name? Not Shifty something. Oh my god.
His name is like Shady
Shin.
Yeah, that's it, Shady Shin.
And I'm just like, your name is Shady Shin. Okay, why are you even trying
alliteration?
Come on. In his name, he's shady. But he drops in a bunch of their money is called yuans. So he drops in a bunch of yuans, and Bowen's like, you throwing cash around?
Sure, I'll do it.
It's just a security job, right? So he's like, fine, I can work security. And he goes missing. And Mako goes to look for his brother. He even pops on Air Temple Island. Literally took a ferry over there just to be like, is Bolin here? Not a hello. Not how are you? As Kora's, doing her bob and weave through the artifact I guess that got repaired.
Yes. Yeah.
And she successfully bobs and weaves. And he's just like, you seen Bolin? No? All right, bye. I'm like, bruh.
And also Iki goes, hey, Kora, is that like the hot looking guy you say like you like?
And there's that younger sibling for you. Kora literally earth bends them away. Because it's Nickelodeon, you got to see them gently float down.
Yes.
Well, they are vendors, so at least it makes sense. But essentially those two, though.
Actually.
Well, they're so funny because Mako still doesn't really like Kora yet. He's still kind of like about it. Like he doesn't want to like her. And
it's like a want. He doesn't want to like her. I think he likes her. He's just like, no.
So those two basically team up to go find Bolin and spend like the entire night searching together on Naga.
Then they find Pabu, the little ferret.
Yeah.
And
the fire ferret.
Naga literally almost eats him.
Yeah. And then Kora goes, no, he's a friend.
And Naga's just like, yes, okay, yes.
Yeah.
But
they stumble Pabu with this story.
Poor Pabu.
Yeah,
they sniffed each other's noses.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I don't know, because like the auto description says like either sniff or like a rub.
Yeah, they
also Eskimo kiss.
Either way, they touch noses. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
and they come across a Equalist rally. And you see that Bolin had been captured with a bunch of the Triad, and they dress up like they belong in the Equalist rally. I guess benders and non-benders wear different clothes.
Yeah, they do.
Huh? I didn't.
Yeah, it seems like they call them common clothes. Yeah, because the benders are, well, not even just the benders.
They usually wear that little tied thing on the side, right? Like a martial arts belt thing.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of how the Republican City, like, commoners just wear like normal clothes, and then if you're like somebody who's representing your own, nation like we had in Avatar.
Yeah, like a nation, or like you're bending like a style or like whatever. Yeah, then like you wear like the colors still.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like because like it's like the clothes is still like the last airbender, like for fire, earth, and like water or air. Yeah.
So yeah, there's some differentiation for sure.
Yeah,
but yeah, they find the map and get dress up and sneak into this rally and
by attacking that guy again.
Oh yes, again. The poor street whatever.
What is he?
Street yeller, I don't know.
Rally. One of those people that, I don't want to say that.
Like basically like some rally guy with a bullhorn.
Yeah, pretty much. About oppressive benders and whatnot, and she threatens him again.
This poor guy,
yeah.
But he really hates benders at this point.
No, I mean, after
but the thing is, like, okay, really, it really looks like it's more of like a democratic thing too. Yeah, a little bit though, but then like it looks like to me like the council is mostly filled with like a benders. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, they don't have a representation either.
Yeah,
I can see why they feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the argument is
not valid.
It's not like it doesn't make sense, because it does make sense. It's more just like one of those things. It's like the way you go about making your point and getting that representation says a lot about your own character too. But again, these people are feeling very oppressed for God 70 years. I don't know. However long
70 years longer.
Yeah. It's a long time
because they even covered it a little bit in Aang's story where Sokka gets left out of stuff because he's not a bender.
Oh yeah, they do touch on that a bit.
It makes sense. They but in the rally they see that Amon, the leader of the Equalist, is named Amon. And I'm not going to make a joke about his name. Anyway,
no,
I'm trying so hard, but I heard someone go, "I am a mon, not a woman," and I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Oh god!
Now, anytime I heard his name, I can't get that out of my head.
Nope.
Yeah. But yeah, they have like four benders there that he's got up on his stage. Of course, one being Bolin, but then we have the leader of
like the triple triad,
lightning bolt Zolt.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. And who are the two other people?
I can't remember.
No, because like they only mentioned the the lightning bolt guy, and then just because like the audio description just mentioned him, and then like a Bolin like on the side. That's it.
Well, there are four though, and all benders, of course. And Amon is basically declaring his power. Blah blah blah. This is what we're going to do to take back our world, and blah blah blah. And I have been gifted the power from the spirit to take away bending permanently. And like Kora is horrified in the crowd right now. Like
the crowd's like, yeah,
how is this possible?
Yeah, because like Armand's like doing his spiel, like, oh yeah, when I was a kid, my parents got killed by a firebender, and like I got burned, and like my face got horribly burned.
That's his story.
And he gives a lightning bolt Zolt the name. He gives him a chance to fight him to keep his bending. And he's like, bad mistake, man. And I'm like, okay, this is how this is gonna end.
Oh, sadly, he finds out that Amon is quite a good fighter, and then Amon basically touches his forehead, like we saw Aang do at the end of the Avatar series. Yes, and takes away Firebolt Zolt's bending. And we don't know how it works. We don't know why. We don't know how he got this magical power, but Kora is terrified. But anyway, she and Mako make a plan to use some steam to distract and rescue
Bolin.
Bolin. So that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's their third eye chakra that he's touching.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was bothering me. Because that's also where the lion turtle gave Aang the power to do or to help him with energy bending.
Yeah, energy bending.
So it's it was driving me crazy. I'm like, what is it? I know it's one of these chocolates. I know it's like purple or something, right?
I don't know the colors now. That's too much for me.
It's a rainbow.
Yeah, it is a rainbow. It's pretty. But
yeah, and also because like this season's only 12 episodes, but there's actually like no filler episodes too. It just takes place right after another.
Not one. Honestly,
it's not Naruto. Okay, I'll stop.
Well, that's why I love these shorter animes. Like you can sit down and watch them and get this whole story, and you're not like 6 episodes into filler season, bored out of your mind. Like how many
you don't know what's happening?
You know, like which of this is important information because I'm not wasting my time.
Actually, I think like for this season, I think for me there was a couple fillers.
Yeah, but
really,
it didn't feel like filler. You know, like you might could have skipped a few episodes and been okay, but it doesn't feel like it's unnecessary to the story. You know what I mean?
Not like the whole episode, then, but like 4, like probably 5, 6, 7, probably like the first half of the like the episodes were like a bit of filler, you know.
But I don't know. We got interest in the story, but you know, it's whatever.
Yeah,
but it is easier to watch. Like I said, you don't feel like you're wasting your time for nothing. It's like,
it is.
What? You know, and then we get introduced to pro bending, and you know that's very exciting.
It is.
It brings me back to like my favorite episode where they introduced Toph, you know, and the boulder. You know, like that's what it brings back to me.
Yes, it does. Yeah, so like to finish up episode 3, like they make their plan work.
Asami too.
Yep. Yeah. Asami. Oh yeah, that's episode 4. So they rescue.
Is it 4?
Like, yeah, 4.
Because aren't they all trying to get money and he gets.
Because like so 3 ends where like they rescue like Bolin, but then then 4 comes in. I've got the name of episode 4.
The Voice in the Night.
Okay, yeah, the Voice in the Night. Yeah, because it starts where
this sounds creepy.
Yeah, it really does. But then it starts where like Mako just like just walks out, and then like this girl
doesn't look both ways before he crosses the street.
Nope, and then Asami just hits him with his scooter.
And then he's like, "Hey, watch where you're." She takes off the helmet. Does I can't do the hair thing, but
like at the hair flip.
Yeah, get a little hair flip going on. And he's just like, "Watch where you're going."
It's like, hey,
hi. She feels so bad that she invites him to a schwanky restaurant.
Yep. Well, just like ask him out on a date.
So, she feels bad.
Yeah.
So she just wants to apologize with food. And I'm like, sometimes people accept food apologies.
Yeah. Oh, and also throughout like this episode, because I think like this episode just it tones it down a bit, but like Kora had just still having nightmares.
Yes, she's terrified.
And she also feels she's never felt, I guess, fear like that before because her whole embodiment is being a bender, like her whole identity. And
Yeah, and also like throughout like this episode, we get to see like a Bolin, trying to put his game on like a Kora too.
Oh yeah,
because he's like, everyone, you have a girlfriend. I want a girlfriend.
Yeah, he has so much puppy love for Kora. It is so sweet. Poor Bolin.
And Mako's like, he's like, Bolin's like, what do you think about Kora? And he goes, well, it makes more sense for me to go for Asami. And I'm like, so let's say he does like Kora, and he's finally at least sort of admitting it, but he's gonna go for Asami. And Bolin's like, I was talking about me.
Some girls for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I know, right?
All right, Casanova.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
One of the council members, Tarlock, is Tarlock is giving what is it? He's trying to create a task force. and no one agrees at the moment to go
Mhm.
forward with it. So he's trying to get the Avatar to want to join his task force.
Mhm.
And he starts sending her all these extravagant gifts. Like he
Gifts,
just
yeah.
keeps going with it until there's a car. I'm like,
yeah.
bruh.
There's a whole car.
Of course,
fruit basket.
with the bow on it.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That was
Oh,
Then he
and then with the car, like the nice scene for that, it was like the kids just like pretending.
move out of my way, Daddy. I was
Yeah.
like, Lord. That
my question for that though was, they got this car on this tiny little island.
where you go drive it? You got to get off the
yeah.
island to go drive it.
Yeah, but I guess there is a ferry, so I mean, I'm
Take a
guessing
car
they
up
can
to the
make that
ferry.
happen. Just
Like-
thought that was so funny.
And he like crashes dinner and uses Tenzin's airbender nomad culture against them. Like, you can't turn away somebody, can you? And Tenzin's like, but you got to see his wife's face. She's like,
Oh, she's so mad.
she does not agree. She's like, we're
She's
trying to eat. I got
trying
another
to
baby. You're using me as a baby factory, and you trying to let this man in here too.
Yep.
Oh, her face is funny. But he,
She's the best. She's like
Yeah.
low key, like Chi-Chi, but like better.
Yeah.
yep,
A little less angry than Chi-Chi, okay.
yeah,
crazy.
she is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, less
She,
crazy.
he like
Crazy.
tries to pressure Kora into joining his task force personally, and Iki looks over. I love this. She's like, "Why do you have 3 ponytails?" And then she sniffs the air. She's like, "Hey, why do you smell like a lady? You're weird." And just like looks away.
Yes.
He's like,
Typical
you're
Iki.
You're precocious, and I'm over here like, okay, I get the hair thing, but you know, it smells like a lady. So I don't understand.
Yeah. It's like supposed to be cologne, not perfume.
I guess if you like the scent. But
yeah. But that's when we get to the date part with Asami later. We talked about Asami inviting Mako to a fancy place, and he's like, I don't have clothes for that. She even provides this man with an outfit. Okay,
a whole outfit.
Yeah,
a man to dress him, not just like go and change. No, the bruh.
It's pretty cool though. Actually,
he does low bows. He doesn't bow. He literally bends over like an L.
Oh yes, it's a little extreme.
Well, I like the deep bow, you know.
Very deep bow.
But that kind of shows us that there's a lot in this society that we have like different castes altogether. Like you've got the airbenders and the benders who are just their own thing, but then you've got the rich class.
Yep.
Like we don't know who she is until like halfway through dinner, and she's like, her last name is Sato, and he's like,
she actually has a last name.
Yes.
Sato,
because
like
not
the
many
Sato
people have
mobile?
last names.
No, they don't.
No, they don't get last names.
And that's it. That's the only
You have a good point.
Yeah. So in their world, if you have money, then you have a last name.
That's kind of coincide there.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I don't know if that fits for Lynn, but she just has
they still
power and recognition, I guess. But yeah,
they still came.
We learn. Yeah, she probably does. But we learn Asami is Asami Sato, who is the daughter of the inventor of the Sato mobile and like hugely rich.
Yep, and
the car
the car looks like a 1930s car.
They do.
It looks nice.
Like 1930s cars. Yeah.
My nerd came out because I love artwork and I consider car models a work of art. So I'm like, I love it. Oh
God. They were really pretty.
With that extra wheel on top on the outside of the car for reasons I don't understand, but it looks nice.
Well,
tires were crappy back then. You had to have that spare.
You gotta have
like
that spare.
Jeep still does that, like
right there.
Yeah. Oh, I have a spare. Okay, because I'm cool and I can drive a Jeep.
Yep. Yes.
It is Asami's dad telling Mako about how he received a loan when he was younger and he used that loan to make future industries, and he's going a long roundabout way of saying, I'm going to sponsor your team.
Yeah.
He's like 20 minutes later still talking about himself.
Yep.
You're not.
You gotta up yourself sometimes, man.
No, he was trying to inspire him.
He tried. Mako was getting there. Asami's like, Dad, listen, we don't have time.
Okay, going. Yeah, man. I'm still on my date,
Yeah, they literally come in under the wire with this sponsorship though, and gets them into the finals, the pro bending championship.
Mhm.
You know, so it's very exciting because we all wanted to see that. Like from the second I was like, yeah, the pro bending, that's really fun.
It looks really cool.
I love stuff like that in like described shows or in books. Like I remember reading Harry Potter, and like when you get the Quidditch matches that are like super well described in the book.
It is.
It's like that's so good. That's like
It is.
different experience.
While Mako and Asami are on their date, Bolin and Kora are just literally just hanging out.
Yeah,
they had fun, and that's my kind of fun. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Let's just go get food.
Yeah, because basically when you see them, they are literally like the same too, the same, like almost the same, like a type of humor,
Oh, they belch at each other. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And the couple that's like leaning back at like
yeah, like the belching contest. Yeah,
because Bolin burps and he's just like, oh no, not in front of a lady, and Cora's like, I got you. Think you can burp louder than me? So they have like a little nice belch off, and I'm glad she didn't learn airbending yet, because she would have won that if she. I mean, she won it, but she would have won it if she knew airbending.
Yeah.
Her mouth is like brr. Like wiggles.
I like that. I just hate like after that the drama ensues, but I mean it's very realistic to like their ages. They're all teenagers.
Yeah, I love when they're eating. They're having noodles.
Yeah.
Again. Oh, well, I mean, you do you. And they're eating noodles, and there's like this guy from the opposite team glaring at them, and she's like, "Who is he?" He's like, "Oh, that's Tano." I think Tano.
That sounds right.
No, like a Tano. Like Tano from like the wolf bats.
Yeah, the wolf bats. Yeah,
wolf bats though.
Like this wannabe, like a pretty boy.
I know, right? His hair looks so greasy and wet. I'm like, it looks like it needs to be wrung out or like get a towel and dry it. I was like, ugh. And he's so like he has groupies, where he just puts his hands up and they all stand up, and then he like randomly like rotates, and they just know where to go. And he comes over to gloat and stuff. What did you say, Daddy?
I said it's a little crazy. His entourage.
Yeah. And then he literally just tries like to pick up like a Kora.
Then he gets into what is it? Smarmy looking dude, but he's trying to insult her to get her to hit him, and so that they get disqualified. And Bolin's like, "Don't hit him." So they both, they glare at each other for a little bit, and then she whistles for Naga, who bursts through like the Kool-Aid Man dog, and just roars at him, letting out her polar bearness. And he goes, "Ah!" I'm like, yes. And
and also like throughout the series, like you do get to see like these random like small little like segments, just like the last just like the last like Airbender too. Either like the small quip like scenes like from each character almost. Yeah.
Oh, then I think Kora goes to a party in her honor where Tarlok,
like a Tarlok throws a party
her, so to speak.
Yeah.
To what is it? Peer pressure her into joining his task force.
I think he gets those reporters to basically peer pressure her into joining the force.
Yep, like so he baits her literally.
Yep,
and she's now a member of his task force. Would that be into the next episode?
Yeah, this is episode 5, like where like where like it was like probably like the first, I think like half of it was like
the competition.
Yeah,
the spirit of competition. Sorry about that.
No. Yeah, because like this is where like we do get to see the task force like raid a chi blockers like a training facility, and then what's it? Oh shoot.
We'll stockpile too. They get some of their stuff, and this is when we find out that they framed Cabbage Corp.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
And he's like, "Not my Cabbage Corp."
Yes. Yeah. Because like we actually get to see Cabbage Guy.
Well, probably not Cabbage Guy, but Cabbage Guy's lineage.
Yes.
Because Cabbage Guy was pretty old in the Avatar series.
Yeah,
he
was old.
I'm surprised he was still out there with his cabbages.
Either way, we get to see Cabbage Corp Guy now. Poor guy.
Yeah.
It feels so bad. He set them up like they were equalists, a terrorist group. So they they arrest the poor Cabbage Corp dude.
Yeah.
And let me see.
And Kora's basically in with all these raids and stuff, and ends up missing out on practice. And like her teammates are, worried.
Worried, like how about like the tournament? But then the other half of it, like then comes to like the qualifiers for the tournament too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
their first one goes so well. Oh my gosh, they're playing like
they're the teams in harmony and everything.
But then like the second qualifier, drama comes in.
Yeah, and doesn't Amon come? Is that the next episode or this one where Amon comes on the episode radio and says that he will attack the pro bending arena if
I think that's not until right before the very final.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's about either 7 or 8. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But like after the first match, that goes really well. That's when all the drama goes down with
because during the episode, because like Pippa just tells Kora gives Kora some advice, how she got
oh my gosh, I love their advice when she asked the girls about it in. What is it? Janora says she read some historical saga where the woman took a dragon and burned down a village. I'm like,
and then
jumps in the volcano.
Yeah.
And then Iki's like, I would brew a love potion, and I'm just like, that sounds like date rape.
Yep,
that sounds like date rape.
Yeah,
you don't do that.
Yep, and then Pippa comes in. No. He's like, this.
Told him.
Yeah,
just tell him.
Yeah, just tell him. And then she did.
She literally just she Gryffindored up and told him.
Yep, told him, and then they kissed too,
and then hid away.
They
had their tournament, and I think they're fighting or their camaraderie was a little off.
Well, like I said, this was after the first tournament match. Because that one went really well, and then they had all this drama. She kisses Mako, and he kissed her back.
And that's
when Bolin walks in,
and he's holding flowers for her. And I almost cried.
Oh, and he literally runs off crying.
The run was messed up. They didn't have to do it like that. They literally had his arms out
okay,
think of pterodactyls running, but the arms are to the side. Is what they did with this dude's arms.
Because the audio description did not describe that.
It's really sad.
Instead of pterodactyl arms in front of you, they're to the side, and he's just running out and I'm just like, if I didn't think about the run, the first, I think I had tears. I wanted to cry. It's like because he's really so sad. Sweet. Why? He's like the supportive, sweet character person that every person needs in their life. And you're like, I want the bad one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like for 4 at the end.
Stability's there.
Yeah. Real quick, guys. At the end for episode 4, she finally admits her fear to like a Tenzin.
Oh yeah, she did. Thank you.
Yeah. So real quick for 4. Yeah, so she does. So so for the second qualifier for episode 5, so this is where we see the team just falls apart.
Atrocious. Yeah, and they're hitting each other with their attacks, and it's rough. Even the announcer's like, I don't know where the team from the first match went, but they're not here tonight.
They're all getting knocked out into the water. Kora's getting flagged and stuff because she's using unnecessary roughness.
Yeah,
and I'm but then still somehow Mako saves the day.
Well, Mako does at one point, and then there's a showdown between the two, and Bolin's like, "No, you guys aren't really on your game. Let me handle this one," and he saves them in the one match.
And he take a rock or something to the shoulder.
Yeah, he did actually at one point. And then there's a point where Kora kind of saves them. She actually ends up being the only one left, and she's just like furiously flinging water everywhere, and somehow saves them. Like they're making it into these matches by the skin of their teeth, just like
barely
hanging on because they're a mess.
Yeah.
So Bolin and Mako make up, and after what is it after the match? Mm-hmm.
I think once Bolin gets hurt, they finally make up, and Kora's trying to fix his arm. He
by hitting it.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, if you're wondering why your doctor pokes you where you're hurting at, or why, like, if you get a massage and you're like, oh, where do you hurt at? You get poked there. It's because we kind of gotta gauge the level of pain and how far it is, like the area. So she hit him now. She's I'm like, ma'am, gentle. You don't have to hit the dude. But Kora doesn't know gentle. She's that kid where you're like holding a puppy going gentle, and she is not gentle. No. But so she heals him and everything and apologizes, and they hear the wolf bats playing, and then the match is over, and you see people carried out on stretchers.
Super
and
quick. Yeah,
I don't know if it told you. I only knew because of a watch through that I saw, but one of the guys has a hole through his face mask.
No.
I don't remember hearing that in the description. I don't think I saw it either.
I'll have to take a screenshot of it and then like further describe it later on, because I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
They look rough.
I'm like, is he dead? He either dead or he blinded. I don't know, because they were beat up. I'm like, that's not legal. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it was in a match.
Like, it shouldn't have been.
It was rough. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like, this is where Amon's announcement comes in, and basically says, if you guys
that's into episode 6.
Yep.
And the winner is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There it is.
But yeah, he basically threatens to attack the city, and if you guys don't cancel this match, your display of bending power, blah blah blah, whatever it is, then I'm gonna attack, and we're gonna take back the city. Basically, is what he kind of implies.
And the council, they're voting to
like suspend
to close down the arena.
Yeah.
And Lynn metal bends her grappling hook thing. To stop the gavel.
Yeah, I like her. I like a metal rope, because like that's what like the auto description said.
Yeah, it's like a wire or cable or whatever.
Wire. Yeah.
And she says she expects that cut and run from an airbender. I'm like,
dang,
you still mad? I got you. He has 3 kids, a whole 3 kids, and you're still upset. Okay.
We don't know why he's mad yet. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But
no, we don't know why yet.
Soon enough.
So she what is it? Councilman Tarlock, 3 ponytail hair dude, as Iki calls him. He says, "Will you take responsibility if this goes bad?" And she's like, "Sure." And he's like, "All right, I'm changing my vote." And I'm like, people start to think that maybe you're with the equalists because of this, because of how you were on. You don't you want all these rules and stuff and all these changes, but they don't seem to benefit anyone really. Yeah. So I can see why people. I thought he was Amon at first.
No, I remember thinking that too. Like, it's got to be him, right? Like
it's him,
the bad guy. Like, because it could totally have worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Danny, we were half right.
Yeah.
We're in the same. We're in the ball field.
Yeah, because like just for like 12 episodes, the story was really consistent too, and like just like it's like they only give us like small just small hints, but not enough. Yeah,
just enough.
Yeah, just enough like to make us curious, but then we still had like the wait though,
Yep. Yeah. So they let's see, was it this one? Yes, it was.
It was.
Oh no, I took notes, but apparently I skipped that episode. So thanks, Wikipedia. Wikipedia is so nice with their summary. Because I was wondering if they had the match in that episode, and they did. and even the ref is calling because they go against the wolf bats, the firefish boat versus the wolf bats, and they since it's a fancy tournament, they have their little tournament stands that they do, like the Ginyu Force when they do their special moves before they start doing stuff.
The poses,
the little choreograph.
Yeah, I like poses.
Move. And the poses, and the whole match is just the announcer's like, ref, what are you doing? That's that water had rocks in it, and the ref's like, no, it's fine.
It's a whole bunch of
like,
stuff. Like
he's
that.
like, I think he was bought off, and I'm like,
excessive force, and like Tenzin is really into this match too. Like this is one of my favorite. Tenzin's up there with Beifong, like Lin, just like, what are you doing, ref? And he's just like screaming at the match too, and it's like, yes, Tenzin got into it.
Tenzin got to relax a little bit.
Yep, yeah, like this goes
for 5 seconds.
Hey, I didn't know that like you were into this.
Then Lynn's watching Kora, kick butt down there, and she's like, I can't believe your sweet-tempered dad got reincarnated into her.
Yep.
He's like, well, I mean, sure, it kind of reminds me of you. And she's like, Yep. He's like, maybe you can give her a chance. And she's just like,
You might like her if you got to know her. It's kind of I think what she implies. Like
we did at the council meeting when Kora was asking why Beifong just ignores her existence and just cold to her, and she goes, "Is it?" She's like, "What did Aang do? I thought they were close." And he's like, "Oh no, they had a great relationship. It's me that she's."
That is when she puts the pieces together that they
dated.
Well, the woman basically that Tenzin's wife, Pippa stole him from stole in quotation marks, was Lin Beifong.
Yes. Oh, whoops. and then
I mean, if it was because I'm sorry.
No, because like a typical like airbender, Tenzin just goes into a little like a side like monologue,
Mm-hmm.
He goes, wait,
he did for a little bit. Then he's like, "Wait, this is my personal life. You don't need to know
Why am
that."
I telling this to you?
Yeah,
but she's like, "All right, lover boy." Yeah. But I do love that it wouldn't have worked out with him and Lin, because I can't see Lin willing to have that many kids to not that many to get at least a few airbenders in the world. And honestly, he's from a waterbender and airbender, so the chances are that he could have had earth, water, and airbender, or just earth and water.
Oh yeah,
just had one of them before.
I thought about that too. Like we don't know what kind of family Pippa's from. Like was she from one of the nations originally, or is she kind of just a commoner like we keep seeing? But, I mean,
I remember. I don't know which book it is in though, but she did say when she was of age, she told her parents she was going to become an air alkalite. And I'm like, I mean, if you don't know the direction of where your life wants to go, I mean, I guess you can go off to become a nun, so to speak.
Yeah, more like a monk than a nun.
Monk. And so she.
But
she did.
It's kind of neat actually. But
and
then we get to the
preserving.
We get to the match
culture.
Yeah, the match.
Oh yeah, the match. So yeah, they're getting dirty.
They pretty much kick the Fire Ferret's butt, but unfairly. With a whole bunch of things that should have been disqualifiers.
So while they're floating in the water down there, because you get knocked off the platform, you land in water. While they're in the water.
Yep. Then here comes Amon's plan coming to fruition.
Yep. And he what did he do?
It wasn't just him. They all start putting masks on in the crowd and pulling out their.
I feel bad for the one that reached into the popcorn to put their mask on. That mask is gonna smell like popcorn.
Well, he actually pulled the glove out of the popcorn.
Oh, was the glove?
Yeah, glove.
Ew. No, but now you got artificial butter in your glove.
I mean, yeah.
So like you basically see like these strategic like Armand's men like near like the like a cops.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They're very strategically placed and well hidden.
Yeah, they were.
Yep. And Tenzin's still like in slow mo going like
no,
you suck, ref. And all this stuff. And then he's like, wait, my airbender senses are tingling, and he looks over, and before he can get Lynn out, he gets electrocuted.
Mhm.
Yep.
Zapped, and then Lynn gets zapped, so they're down. I'm like, dang.
Yep. Like
Yeah,
nice
they
trap.
start
You know?
taking yeah, they
Yeah.
start taking out all Lynn's forces and everything. Like
Mhm.
they're very good.
Yeah, they are.
And then
Very
Tunnel's
organized.
down there trying to talk big.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, you want
Yep.
some of the wolf bats too? And Amaj is like, look, boy.
Little boy,
Child.
little boy, sit down.
Just go sit down, child.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
you're about to sit down.
Like a real quick thing too. Okay. For like the cheap blockers, that's the thing. Like funny thing is like a cheap like the style of it like banned or something because like a Thai League because like they were cool with her too. For like the like a Kyoshi
Um,
Warrior.
They never said that chi blocking is banned. They've only
Yeah.
said that blood bending is banned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But they didn't say anything about chi blocking that I know
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, because we only see the only time we see it is with Armand's like a guys though, or guys and girls. That's
That
why.
makes sense though. Like who else would normally use it? And you wouldn't think that would be allowed in pro bending
A
because
non-bender.
hello,
Yeah.
Like they probably can't. They probably wouldn't want to make it illegal because that would be one of the ways that a non-bender can defend themselves against a bender that's attacking them.
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So to have equal rights, you probably can't make that one illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh yeah, and then like
sorry, just
yeah.
getting my hate back for Tarlock.
Oh no, yeah. So Tarlock and Armand, like he tries to go at it with him, like barely.
Oh wait, that's in
Oh
episode.
no, wrong guy.
10.
Yeah, wrong guy. I like the wolf bat guy, whatever his name is.
Amon and
Tano or whatever you guys said his name was.
Yeah.
Wet hair looking dude. So he takes his bending, and then I think they throw him in the water. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I like to do like all three of like the wolf bats into the water.
And the long mustache dude. His name's Lieutenant, but long mustache dude. So he shocks, he electrocutes the water. I'm like, bruh. So
like
he knocks out Kora in them.
Yeah, okay. Here's the thing that I have a problem with. Okay, he takes his collie sticks. Yeah, but then like shouldn't they die though?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's a few instances where I'm like, Kora should be dead.
Yeah,
100%.
But we're getting into that episode.
They
soon.
should have died.
Yeah.
But
like,
yeah.
That water and zzz, come on now. You're no.
Oh, I liked about like the auto description because like they said like like the lieutenant's holding his like a collie sticks. So that's why that's cool.
Oh, the collie sticks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have had no idea what they were called without audio description. So audio description is so great in that respect. Like what the hell? They're shock sticks, they're batons, electrified batons. I don't know. Like what is a collie stick? I don't know.
Yeah. So Armand does his whole spiel.
Yep. And then explosions start up around the arena and flags with his paraphernalias on it. And then Kora's like, all right, we're out the water. I'm good. I'm recovered enough to water bend myself up here with my water tornado. She's just spinning and runs out of momentum. And I'm like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, she tries to get all the way to the top of the stadium from all the way to the bottom.
Ma'am.
Oh yeah. And then also you get to see how Lynn like looking like a badass too.
Oh yeah, that's
her
when Lynn
Spider-Man going
She's like,
on.
let me help.
Yeah.
And basically she's kind of like Spider-Man, but with these metal cables, just and they come out of her wrist slits too, which is so great.
Her gauntlets. Yeah.
Yes.
She like literally yeets Kora up through
She does.
Yeah, just yank her out.
Kora, you can tell this girl was trained in combat because she literally goes through the hatch, fire bending out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like they trained you, honey.
Yeah, they trained you very well.
Yeah, they did. But sorry, I was looking at the chat stuff. She they get away, and the arena gets closed. Since Mako and Bolin live in the arena, they have to find somewhere else to go. And Kora talks over Tenzin so they can stay on the island, but Asami beat her to the punch, so they're staying with her. Cora's
Her
here. You
huge
can see she's a little
chin.
jealous, but
Jealous.
it's like she's moving on. Does that make
She
sense?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
jealous, but you're working on moving on.
Okay, fine,
You're like,
whatever.
fine, whatever. Go stay with your girlfriend. I'm
Yeah,
sad,
okay.
but you know what? You know there are other fish in the sea.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. You know,
No. Yeah, so
it's
7.
okay.
So like, yeah, so here comes episode 7.
That's the
I forgot.
aftermath.
Yeah, the aftermath. I think like episode 7 is more of like sort of like a small like filler. You
Would
know?
it be filler?
No, not the whole time. Just like probably maybe like a little bit of like probably like the first like 10 minutes. You know?
Because they have to, I guess, show you that since Lynn said she'll take the fall if
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
goes wrong at the arena, that she'll, I guess, hand over her or resign or whatever.
Yeah, resign. Yeah,
So she had to resign.
Yeah, resign, and then like you do see like a Bolin and like a Mako, and then like her like Kora like a be at whatever the girl's name.
Sami's house.
Yeah, Asami's house.
Yeah, she sorry, their mansion.
Yeah, their mansion.
They have a butler who drives off Bolin after diving in the water, and he drives off Pabu, and then Bolin jumps back in the water, and I'm like,
Yep, and then like you hear like like the other description, him sighing.
he did sigh. And then what is it? Asami's probably never really had a girlfriend before. She is excited. Kora's like, because Asami's beautiful. If any
Yeah.
of you've seen Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, she looks like Lust.
Oh,
So,
okay.
She looks like a slightly less endowed Lust.
Okay.
So she says, "You want to hang out later?" And Cora's just like, she's such a girly girl. I know it. And Asami takes her to a racing ground. And they're in and they're like not drag racing because but yeah, they're racing.
Just it's like a testing, of like the cars and stuff.
Yeah, testing the cars.
Yeah.
Speeding around, and Cora's having fun. Then she she used the restroom and finds the ladies' powder room upstairs and tries makeup for like the first time or something.
First time.
And just goes poof with her face. And I'm just like, why did you just do it like that? Slightly or test it on your palm or something, like something.
Yeah.
She's just like, in the face. And then she overhears Hiroshi, Asami's dad, on the phone talking about how Cabbage Corp is out of the way and their plans can proceed and whatnot. So she takes that as it sounds like a reach, but you have enough information.
Yeah,
but
like
still, I feel like she's reaching a little bit.
Yeah, well, yeah, because because I like think about it, like you hear it, but then it's like, are you
That
sure?
could have been anything.
Yeah.
So she did talk it over with more wiser people, and they went with the hunt. So it isn't like she went out and was like, no, I think I'm
like more like the hunt, a hunt.
Yeah, so she consulted, and they went with it. Asami was not happy that they were accusing her father of stuff, which is understandable. But she wasn't like rude about it. Mako gave Kora an ultimatum of like, hey, if you don't drop this, we're not going to be friends anymore.
Oh,
and I like that Kora kind of held her ground and like just saying, look, fine.
Fine.
He's like, He literally goes, And I went, did you just there? Like, what are you? Like, come on, golly, man. And then he accuses her of being jealous. And I'm like, I'm sorry. She's moving on. Like, you're the one who's still looking, sir. And I feel bad that you're still looking because I'm not gay, but Asami is beautiful. And she's smart, but you don't see that until the later seasons. Like, come on, what's wrong with you? You have all of that package, like right there. And anyway, but she what is it? They check his house or check his warehouses, and they don't find anything. And Kora gets slipped a tip, piece of paper, and it's like, meet me under a bridge or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's how people die. Don't do it. But anyway,
she doesn't go alone.
But she so they meet the guy, and he says that it's under their mansion. How he did join the Equalists, but he didn't sign up for a war. And I'm like, well, that's giving you a hint of something to come. So they go to the mansion, and Asami's like, fine, he's in the back. Mako's mad. That's where he has like a resting mad face. It's probably the eyebrows. But Lynn knows seismic sense. So she takes off her shoe, sees that there's stuff down
like
here.
the shoe, like it goes up to her knee.
Yeah,
I know,
it was really
right?
cool, actually.
I was like, oh yeah,
they're made that way.
They're made that way. Well, go. Toph
Throwback to like Toph, yep.
Toph taught her baby how to see.
Yep. Hey.
See with seismic sense.
Hey, like no, that's a pretty. I like a handy skill though.
It is, especially if you're a cop and you need to like look for hostages or whatever. Like, so you don't have to go through all the rooms. You're just like, okay, they're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Or like looking for bad people, like bad guys. Like, there's something down there, and Timmy's stuck in a well again.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I had to throw in Timmy. But so yeah, they discovered the secret tunnel. I actually wrote that in my note.
Secret
tunnel. So and they see all the paraphernalia of the Equalists and stuff, and see their secret weapons, which are mechs. So we're throwing in Gundam into all this.
Well, tanks or whatever, like mecha tanks or something.
Mecha tanks.
Yeah.
And then they get trapped in there to Wasp Platinum. Meanwhile, Mako, Bolin, and Asami are still, with a guard, and they try to sneak out by fake sneezing. Fire sneezing on them.
Yep, the fireball sneezing.
That's so raw. He's like, are you okay? Yeah, like fire. I'm like, that's messed up.
It is.
And then, but you can tell that's there's a thing to get away from cops, because Bolin had his foot ready for the Earth to come up to trip this dude.
Yes, he is.
Then he just like dives on him. I'm like, bruh. Long story short, they do find out that Asami's dad is an Equalist, and he's been supplying them with weapons.
They find the secret warehouse.
Yep. Secret.
Yep, a secret underground.
The secret tunnel.
Yes. Under like the mansion.
Yep. And instead of through the mountain, through the mansion. And Asami's given the choice: does she join her father or not? And I did hear that the creators were going to make her bad, but then they were like, Asami's too cool for that. Yep, she was originally going to join, and I was like, no.
Why did they do that? Like it would have been cool though.
It would have there's probably a fan fiction out there where she did join.
Okay, yeah, because like since like a episode, I was like 7, her character did not get that much like a development at all.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
It could have made sense either way, because
she's depressed because her dad is crazy.
Not even just that, but also Mako is
like cheating on her.
To Kora, like
oh my gosh, because he's talking with Kora when they're leaving the the secret tunnel and they're on the airship, and he's talking to like he's close, not like conversational close, but intimately close with Kora, and Kora's like, you need to go comfort your girlfriend. And he's just like, oh yeah, and he walks over to her, and I'm
like, oh yeah, it's like, I have a girlfriend. Oh wait, oh yeah, I do.
And then like when later on when they form the new Team Avatar and all that, she like sees that he's treating her a little differently, more than like after you, my lady. I'm just like, I mean, Bolin did say he wanted to sit in the front, so where else is Mako going to sit when you're in a car? But it's the mannerisms, like and I get it, so she does confront him about that, and I'm glad she did. What is it? Yeah, they would that be into the next episode where they form the new Team Avatar?
Yeah.
I think that's
and like we're and like it's like what like
when extremes meet.
Yeah, so and like it's about like a 140 too. So Don't worry, guys.
It's 2:40.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
went by.
Yeah. Yeah. We're fine. Don't worry, guys. We'll finish. Don't worry. It's like okay, yeah, because truthfully, this is a lot of like a detail for like for 12,
They
12 episodes.
and that's probably
Yeah.
they didn't do filler. They just threw everything in.
Yep.
Threw
Yep.
everything in to tell that story.
Yep. Everything and like the kitchen sink too, guys.
Kitchen sink, all the plumbing.
Yep. So when the extremes meet or extreme
Yep.
extremes,
So yeah, they form
the new
Team
team
Avatar, and they try to use Naga, and Naga's not having it, so they have to use a car.
Well, like the car's better though. Anyways,
It is a better option. Naga's not gonna. She probably can, but would you want to carry all those people?
yeah,
Mm-mm.
you know, it's not like Appa, you know.
Yeah, Appa's a little bigger.
Yeah.
Or Oogie in this series.
Yeah.
Oogie, I think that's right.
Yeah, Oogie.
So cute.
Yeah.
I'll
I
wait
love
till
this
you
guy
guys
by
see
some-
Juicy.
Wait, really?
Yes,
Oh,
wait till you
okay.
see Juicy. It's so nasty. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
It has
I've seen these recently.
allergies and it needs a vet.
Mhm.
It's so nasty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. So like yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It's like so
limits.
like yeah. So like they get ready to go in their car.
And they come. The car is equipped with a police radio.
Mhm.
And Asami's like, I always wondered why, but now I guess I understand why he had police radios in his cars.
Mhm.
And she's just, she's still upset about it because, yeah, Asami's mom was killed by a firebender. And so that's why they disrespect Hiroshi as being, Nicholas, because he does have motive. And it turns out they were right. Asami, not let it go, but she moved past it because what if it wasn't on bender?
She understand it though, you know.
Yeah. So she's, trying to, move on with her life, and her dad just got stuck. And he did not grow. But so anyway, she's driving and they hear about some prisoners escaping, so they go capture the prisoners. But if you really think about it, there were no police around looking for the prisoners.
No police.
No sirens, nothing. So I'm wondering if they were using it to set up something else, Tarlock and his task force.
Yeah, like they probably were.
Yeah, because he's a piece of work.
He's a dick.
Oh, yeah. That's it. But so like they're destroying the city in a way, trying to capture these prisoners, earth bending the street to fly over stuff. But they do
like
capture
the ramps.
them.
Yeah,
Yep, the ramp. But they capture the prisoners, and
finally, like the cops come.
I know, right? The cops come after they capture them, and Tarlock's like, "What is your little group of friends doing here?" And I'm like, "You're just why do people do that? Because they're nearing adulthood, and you're like, your little group of friends at your tea party, and you need to go sit down. Like, why are you trying to stop? Just stop.
Yeah.
They're not 10 years old. Stop it."
Yeah, but like we're trying to do like your guys' job though.
Yeah, where were you? And he didn't appreciate that. So he makes a bill. Was it a bill or something?
A law.
They were voting a law. They were trying to
a law.
I forgot the first part of it, but what stuck out to me was that if you were a non-bender, you had to be in your home at night.
And a curfew.
Yeah, they curfew for non-benders. And I'm like, and I'm upset that the council voted for that, except Tenzin.
No, yeah. See, so this is so this is where like we see why Armand.
There's so much unrest.
Yeah. Unrest, and then like so basically this like kind of like shifts it where like, oh, okay, maybe Armand is right, because like of the law,
It makes you wonder.
Yeah.
But I think that move shows
was harsh,
it was harsh, and it made me think, okay, Amon and Tarlock are not the same person, because Amon wants, no benders, and what is it? Tarlock believes that non-benders are the enemy.
Yeah.
So they're at two different ends of the spectrum of crazy. And I mean, good intentions, but insane. They went about it
Yeah.
the wrong way.
Yes, they did.
Oh yeah.
So they what is it? Kora or Team Avatar gets a feed about how, and they call them equalist. There's an equalist rally. It's unruly and they're armed and dangerous. And it's just normal everyday people standing outside protesting because they cut their power off. Kind of reminds me of what happened in Texas, but we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna move on from that and having people turn off people's water and electricity. But anyway, we're gonna move on.
No,
And and the story. Oh, that was messed up.
It is.
And what is it? Tarlock is like, you leave Kora, take your friends, go away. These are dangerous people. And Kora's like, they're not dangerous, they didn't do anything, blah blah blah. They not necessarily fight, but they did earthbend the people into they were taking them into their vans to take to prison, or to jail. And Kora legit picks up this huge rock, right? And I'm just like, man, what are you exactly
I like
to
a
do with
slab,
that?
like huge slab.
Like, she's legit about to, like, are you gonna crush him? Like, what are you gonna do with that? Are you trying to intimidate him? Like, what? And they talk her down, but they arrest Team Avatar.
Because like she literally had like these two big old slabs, like ready too.
She was ready to go. But they talk. What is it? Mako talks her down, but they arrest the rest of Team Avatar. So she goes to Tenzin, and they try to get them out. The new chief isn't helping at all. And so Kora goes to talk to Tarlock alone.
Tarlock, yep.
And she did go to talk. She did go to talk. Not threatened. She didn't pick up anything, whatever. She just went to talk. And she compared him to Amon. He admits that he had her team arrested to make her join his task force again.
Yep.
And when she again calls him, she's like, "You're just like Amon." He lost his bejeebers.
Yep, I like because like he wants to blackmail her again.
Yep. And he lost his bejeebers and started to attack her with, what was that, like a water whip? Because I think he scratched her in the face.
Like a water whip.
And then they fought. And she kicked his butt. And he's she's like, "You still think I'm a half?" Yes, she did. I'm surprised he survived that fall.
Hey, well, like I'm surprised that
nothing's broken.
Hey, like I'm surprised that like people are like still alive, being like hitting through walls or getting smashed with rocks.
Broke the banister and he fell. Yeah, I was like, I'm like, see, if this was an anime, there would be an internal bleeding. You would have seen signs of it, the blood coming out of the mouth. But it's not, so you don't see that. You just see scratches and torn clothes. And she goes, "I love this. You still think I'm a half-baked avatar?" And I'm like, because he called her a half-baked avatar.
Yep, he did.
And she goes in like with fire. She's like about to get him, like I guess to knock him out, and he bloodbends her. And she realized it's not a full moon. How are you doing this? And he's like, "There are things you don't know about me." And I'm like, I mean, she doesn't really know you. Clearly, I mean, she doesn't really know you, dude. Do you really know anybody? Do we really want to go that route?
Yeah.
And he puts her in the back of the car.
Also, I think during this episode 2-8, where she slowly gets flashbacks too from Aang.
True.
Yeah, when she. Yeah, because he bloodbended her and she passed out and she started getting flashbacks. Thank you. Forgot. It starts getting flashbacks from are they? Yeah, from Aang.
Yeah, Aang. Yeah.
Or memories. And she she used her breath of fire at him. That got me.
Yeah, but somehow the hood of the car, didn't get melted.
Magic. And so he takes her to this remote mountain. I'm like, hold on. This random little house on a mountaintop.
Like a cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the woods. And puts her in a platinum box.
Yeah.
And leaves her. And then goes back. I think that's the next episode. Was it 9? Out of the Past. And she so it rolls into that episode where he fakes injuries and says Equalist kidnapped Kora. And what is it? Lin goes and breaks out Team Avatar and gets Tenzin, and they go try to find Korra because they said it was Equalist that did it. After their wild goose chase, they find Lin's officers who had their bending taken away, but they're like, "Where's the Avatar?"
Yeah. Oh, and also, yeah, like just like flipping back, like back and forth too. Cora, just remembers that to Tenzin says, just like meditate,
Yep.
meditate.
So she
Just meditate
starts
on the like the snippets of dreams, or
Yep.
or flashbacks, and like she
She
does.
did, and you get to see older Aang and Toph and Sokka.
Yes, and soccer.
But they're arresting somebody. And Aang tells Toph he wouldn't normally get involved, but he thinks it's a special case. So it says that Aang, since the police have been established, Aang won't get involved unless, it's exceeding circumstances, so to speak. And they arrest this man who they said they know he's a bloodbender, and because they've outlawed bloodbending. So they arrest him, but then it goes back to what is it? Where they what is it? Asami she sees that Mako, while everyone cares that Korra is missing, but Mako's going a little too a little too much.
Like too much and emotionally,
He's too emotionally involved, and that's a little strange because your girlfriend's right there, sir.
Yeah.
After you just call the other one jealous. Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So they sneak into like Armand's other secret center base thing.
Secret
tunnel. And secret tunnel. And like they do rescue the other cops that got their bending taken away, but then they find out that basically like a Tarak was just using
nice scapegoat.
Yeah,
nice scapegoat. I mean, that's kind of smart.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And then they all confront a Tarlock, and then
his assistant gives him away.
Yeah, his assistant.
So is his assistant male or female?
I think a girl.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Called him a squeaky voiced little rat or something.
Yeah, so
I was like, dang.
It's more like a girl.
He's like, that's why no one likes you, squeaky voice little. I'm like, dang, sir. Like, what are you in high school? Just doing that mess to people? So no one likes you. But they're like, well, why didn't you come forward before? And the person's like, well, I was afraid to because he's a bloodbender, and now his secret's out. And they're just like, what? Like all Pikachu faces over there.
Yeah, Comb. That's the big bad from before, by the way. I just remembered his name.
I could not spell his name, so I legit wrote Ya and Comb, like COMB, because I was like, I think it's Yacone, but
it is with N's. Yeah,
I'm not trying to get autocorrected with this because it did it the last time and it messed me up trying to read my notes. So I was like, nope, Comb. Your name is Comb.
It will do that. It is obnoxious with anime names.
Like the first is. Like we said before, it's so packed with detailed. It's just so much.
You find out that when Korra's meditating on it more, they talk about Yacone, and Sokka's like a judge, I think.
Like a councilman too.
And he still has his little wolf tail hair, and he talks about how back in the past they've met many extraordinary benders, one that could bend with their forehead and create combustion.
Oh yeah.
So it's not so far fetched that this man can bend without blood bend without the moon. So they arrest him and he starts blood bending the room and everything. And I'm like, dang, you strong, man. You got all these people, not just one. And blood bends Toph with the keys. I'm like, okay, my back hurts. And escapes. Then Aang wakes up in Avatar mode and goes and stops them. And long story short, he takes us bending.
Yep.
Cora's like, oh, so you're warning me about Tarlock. And I'm kind of trying to figure out how in the world she made that connection other than the fact that they may look the same.
Yeah.
In the blood bending. But I'm like, I mean, those are clues, but I don't know how in the world he would go, you're his son, not other relative or whatever. But,
like basically she went like, oh, okay, that like basically not like a relative yet, but then like telling her that like a Tarlax like a bloodbender.
Yeah, or maybe that this power exists in the world. Like this is something that is possible.
Yeah.
Oh, when he escapes the room after bloodbending everybody in it, Tarlock, and he escapes. He does when he goes back to the mountain. Kora does say, I like how she says the jig is up. You have nowhere to go. I'm like, ma'am, you're in a platinum box, and I don't even know why. I don't know why they kept that line in there.
She does wise up though. I love what she does when they're trying to take her out of the box. Basically, he's like, electrocute the box so you knock her out, and she's like, oh boy.
Okay, that's when you learn that her little things on her arms are actually rubber.
Leather or something.
Leather.
Like not like leather, but cloth, like straps. So like
whatever doesn't conduct electricity.
Yeah, like so basically she loops like it on the bar, and then like she hangs from the bar, like from the straps.
Yep.
And she tells Tarlock before he goes, I guess, to get the car ready or something. She does tell Tarlock that I know you're Yakom's son, and I'm just like, how do you know? Whatever, I'm let it go.
Oh, come on!
And he goes upstairs, and Amon's there.
Because like a Tarlock like a blood bends, and Yakom like a blood bends. It's like so she's guessing though.
I know she's guessing. I mean, he gave her the answer by walking away and getting mad.
Yeah.
And I think he said something about he wanted to rule from the underbelly, like but you can rule from the upper class or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she goes upstairs and sees Amon, and he's just like, all right, I'm about to fight today. So
nope. Then just throws like ice spikes at him.
He like, what was it? He tries. He blood bends him, and Amon just walks through it. He struggles a little bit, but walks through it. And then I guess Tarlock, he must be tired, so because he all the fighting and the running and trying to get Kora, getting drunk to, and all this. So he gets his bending taken, and Amon goes, don't underestimate her, electrocute the box. So Lieutenant Dude's like, yeah, this is payback. And I'm like, from what? And he electrocutes the box, but it's for so long.
I'm she would have died.
She would have been dead.
Yeah.
Then the from like
from the heat too,
She would have died. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Oh my god, what is that gift? That don't make no sense.
Nope.
She would have died. Yeah. And then she like does a little fake fall thing. Or not fake fall. She like let go, and I'm like, how'd you time it? What if he shocked the box again?
Yeah. Okay.
So she's like, here's
another thing too. Okay, you need for like the Chewbacca's, how do they have room to spin the bolos? Okay, because man, like those are not like short. Okay, like yeah. How do they have room to spin them? Okay, literally, it's like in a small room.
Anime.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the reasoning.
Yeah.
If they were vendors, it would make sense. They could just fling it with their power, but no.
Anime. So she they open up the box and she rolls out with fire, blasting everybody. This is why she's so strong with the muscles. She punches the ground and it breaks up, the earth and stuff. Throws them out the way. She runs out while Amon's like throwing Tarlock into the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And they, lock eyes, and she's just like, nope.
Oh, I like the ice spikes,
Yep. She was like, nope. And I'm like, oh yeah, your airbender is coming because they really know how to nope. So your airbender is coming. It's slow, but it's coming. You noped out of there because in the past she probably would have stayed and fought, but she noped.
Well, I think she's still very much afraid of Amon
That's it.
Yeah,
because of
she
his
is.
powers.
She is.
She still doesn't understand them yet. So,
Mhm. And
Yeah.
like she's sliding down the hill, then just hits the tree.
mhm.
And all right, she tried.
Mhm.
She got far away enough, but
Oh,
Naga finds her,
mhm.
yep.
and
Oh,
then
yep.
they
Like walk
what is
back
it?
to like
Mako picks her up,
oh yeah, yeah, yep. Like so here
and
comes the
Asami's like,
yep. So here comes the dick move from like Mako.
Yeah. Well, not even just that. Like the whole time, Katara, I'm gonna call her Katara. Kora's been missing.
Yeah.
Mako has been freaking out, and she's like,
fretting
"Is he
and everything.
okay? He seems
I'm over here
really
like,
worried."
I'm over here like, did you even
Yeah.
apologize to her for saying that if she doesn't drop thinking that Asami's dad is an equalist,
Yeah.
that
Nope. Nope.
that
Didn't.
you're gonna end
Nope.
a friendship? Did you even apologize for that, sir?
Nope. You
No,
didn't.
you didn't. You just said you were right. And that's not saying I'm sorry
No,
for
yeah,
giving you an ultimatum like that.
yeah, because like for me, I was like, you are such a dick to your girlfriend right now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he was.
And it's like Cora's just like, I moved on. And he's just like, I called you jealous and you don't care?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Cora's just like, nah, fam. I'm just gonna do my avatar stuff. But what is it? She tells the story of what happened. It's the next episode.
Yeah, 10, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Turning the Tides, where she tells what happened while she's like literally grubbing. Like I can't even say for throwing the food in the face.
Yep.
She is
Just
hungry.
bread,
And
like
everything.
veggies, and then like whatever,
And she's but yeah, so she tells them what happened and about Tarlock
Mhm.
and Yacone.
Mhm.
And I remember, what was it? Mako goes downstairs
Mhm.
and says, Kora, or I need hot water, Kora wants more tea.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah,
aren't you a firebender? Can't you
yeah.
just boil the water yourself? Like,
No,
you don't
yeah,
even need to
yep,
put it on the
yep,
stove. You can literally
yeah,
just heat the water yourself.
yeah.
And Asami points that out. And he's like, what's wrong with you? And she's like, what's wrong with us? And Pima's like, I'm gonna step
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Like let me go from this awkward moment.
Yep. And she pretty much, says, I don't know if there's going to be a relationship after this. And I'm like, good for you, because
Yep, yep.
he's not, teenage issues.
Yeah, they have issues. Oh
I
yeah,
cannot do the love triangles. It bothers me.
except for like the anime, I like love triangles.
Ugh.
Well, watching them is pretty funny.
All the emotions with it all and
Oh, come
wrongdoing
on,
is
come
mean
on.
stuff.
You
I can't.
you know you like the food wars, like a love triangle.
Oh, Lord.
He's not even a part of it. He just cares about food. He doesn't even understand that all these females are like pining after him. Mako
Yes.
knows what he did.
Yep, he knows.
But what is it? Is that when Tenzin asks Lin to watch his family while he goes to a meeting?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, he does.
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
know, he doesn't understand the outcome and doesn't want them attacked.
Yeah, yeah, because like then like you slowly see like all the councilmen gets like a kidnapped.
Mhm.
That's so messed up what they did to that Fire Nation councilman. She like, where are my keys?
Yeah.
Looks in purse. There are my keys. Where, like, she probably was like, where's my coffee? Oh, it's in my hand. That's that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
And then she like answers the door, and long mustache dude or lieutenant is
Yep,
like
the lieutenant.
the smile. He's just like, hey, now this is
Hey.
gross. This should not exist. He goes like, oh, is there I heard there's a spider rat problem. And I'm like,
Yeah.
spider rats should not exist. Don't you dare say it. Oh, this first series there's spider flies, and I'm just like, I'm done with the series.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! But he
Yeah.
she's old, and he
tases her.
electrocutes this old woman. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm like, she's old. I don't
Mhm.
think when she fell. Usually they show you fall. I think she died because it was off screen. You heard the thump, but I think she died.
Probably.
But none of the councilmen are there, but Tenzin and what is it? Squeaky voice dudette is like, yeah, everyone. I heard that there've been attacks all over the city. Republic City's in your hands, and yeah. Then some attacks start happening.
Yep.
Literally an all-out war with mecha
Yep.
tanks.
Yep, and all out
That
war,
have-
but then like you see like Tenzin look in the distance, those like blimps or zeppelins going towards the like air like what's it like the air temple like island.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and Mako and Bolin and Asami are trying to help, and the car's covered in a bunch of tickets. I love it 'cause it just burns them off.
It's like, oh,
No more
wait.
tickets.
It's like,
And
what
Mako's like,
tickets?
or Bolin's like, you can't do that. And he's like, look, we're in a state of war. Who cares?
Mhm.
He just burns all the tickets. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Oh yeah.
But Asami, when she said she was in self-defense classes since she was yay high, she was in self-defense classes since she's yay high. She has a little Equalist zappy glove on, or what is it? The Infinity Gauntlet that zaps. And she just like
the sun
literally
glove
just-
there.
Yep, she just parkours herself all over the place and like just she went for it. She was just going. I'm like, dang, you agile, and shocks people, throws people out the way.
It's like
helps
Falcon.
Tenzin and stuff.
It's like Falcon or like Hawkeye.
Yeah, she just goes for it. And
no, more like the Black Widow actually. Yeah.
Black
then
Widow.
she what is it? They see, like you said, the Zeppelins are going to the Air Temple Island, so then they rush back, and because they almost captured Tenzin, so he knows they're coming after the Airbender kids. So they get to the island, and Pema's going into labor.
Of course.
And then they're like, "Keep yourself together, Pema," and she's like, "The baby's coming." And I was like, "What?" And Milo's like,
Glenn
"No,
has no idea what to do.
Yeah,
she does.
Oh well.
Can you hold
What?
it?
You
but
what?
they couldn't write that one in. Can you hold it?
Hold it in.
Yeah,
that's
That's
not
not how that
works.
works. So like they take her, the nurses take, or not nurses, but the midwives, like I suppose, take her off. And long mustache dude has changed his clothes, and now he's there because he was faking to be a delivery person, but now he's on the island in his Equalist gear, and he's getting beat down by. Well, they're beating. They're what is
beaten
it?
down.
Lynn. And then the kids come out, and what is it? Janora's like, "Stay away from my dad's ex-girlfriend," and I'm like, "Why'd you have to say it like that?" Huh?
Wow. Yeah.
Then Iki's like,
They've
"Get
claimed
off
her though. They've claimed
did.
her though. Like
Yeah,
that's the big thing there. Like, yep, she's ours.
Yep,
Yes,
mine. Get off our island."
Yeah.
And then Milo, with his bad dietary choices, comes in there.
Yes.
I hate fart jokes so much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see, like that's the only thing that I don't
He
like.
fart bends, man.
Yeah. Like
It's so disgusting, but
it is.
I get he's a boy. Even
I know,
if it was
I
a
know,
girl
I
that
know.
did it, but still,
I know, but that's the only thing that like it puts me off about like Milo. Is that just come on,
I
Nicola?
don't know. Have you met little boys?
No, I know,
I've babysat
like,
little kids. They love
Yeah.
like what one sat on his tablet replaying for literally like 20 minutes. Just the sound of a fart. I'm like,
Oh yeah. If they could airbend their own farts, they would. I mean, I've met many a little boy who would do exactly that.
Yeah,
or make like a butt joke and be like, "Isn't it funny?" And you're just like, "No."
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, why?
I'm like, Nickelodeon, can you stop with the like the 90s?
Like this
like the 90s like a fart jokes, man. Can you please stop?
Like this show. Oh no. Little kids still do this, man.
Yeah.
They
I know.
do this.
Oh yeah, they do.
Ugh. God.
Yeah, but
That
still,
was not a good day. Like, I'm like, why? But he literally sticks his butt on this guy's mask. I'm like, why?
Yeah. Well, like the auto like description goes, like he farts in this guy's face.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He really did. And then he like makes himself into like an airbender ball or whatever. Like throws it out. And it's funny. Did Lynn actually ever give him a bath? Because he was smelly.
No.
I don't think she had the time.
Probably not.
But I'm like, nah, you talking, you're walking. You should know how to behave yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the kids save her, and Tenzin's like, you know what could have happened, and she's like, I'd be gone if it wasn't for them.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
saved me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, sir, these kids saved my life.
Mhm.
And she's like, go be with your wife. And he's like, what? And runs off, and there you see the new
like
little
Rohan.
baby with his green eyes. Yep, Rohan.
Yeah.
And it made me, when I heard the name, I had
You're like,
the first,
go
not the
on.
first time, but the second time, like the several time of watching a watch through of it. I was watching JoJo's part. I forget which one. I think it's Diamond is Unbreakable, and there's a character named Rohan in it, and I was like,
Wow.
oh gosh. But
I'm just thinking of Lord of the Rings, so like I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
There's
Oh,
a
that
JoJo's Bizarre
Rohan.
Adventures, and it's very bizarre. It's just
Oh,
bizarre is the best way to put it.
But I only watched like the first episode.
I don't blame you.
I'm
I'm
like,
surprised I kept on
Yeah.
because I swear the writer hates dogs.
no, it's like I don't know,
And
man. It's like because like even like the first episode's trippy. Okay, I'm like,
it's
what?
very trippy. So if you
I'm
know
like,
anyone,
what?
this
Yeah.
is joining my list of you know the movie Akira or Akira.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
I used to
Mhm.
say like I wanted somebody who like was like really wasted and high to watch that movie so I could just see if they freak out or not.
Mhm.
I know mean, but no, just sit them in front of JoJo's and just see if they freak out.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't really
like,
care for the first part. Second part was okay.
yeah. So
Zoned out
like,
for most of it though.
yep. So somehow in the anime world, like Pippa is ready to fly on a bison.
Oh,
They gotta
magic!
go.
You know
They
that for
have
real
to
is
go.
magic.
No,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
does not have time to recuperate and heal, and hopefully didn't
Nope.
have any blood loss or whatever. They gotta go. Doesn't
Yep.
matter if she was in a coma. They gotta move
Yep.
because they're
Oh,
attacking.
you know
and
that
you
was
could
her
die.
fourth baby. Super
Yeah.
easy,
That
no
baby rolled out.
problem.
Yeah.
Baby rolled out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Fine.
that's definitely how it works all the time.
Yeah.
So she like they're on the sky bison, retreating, and Cora's over there learning patience,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
and Lynn sacrifices herself.
Yep. And this is where like
And
Yachi's
she kicked
still.
butt though.
Yep. Yep. Well, like the first ship though.
Oh,
And
first
half.
she tried.
Yeah, try it, but like half.
And the
half of that one.
soundtrack for that was awesome.
It is.
Man, she kicked butt, and then she got electrocuted. Milo says that woman's his hero, and they seemingly escaped. Team
Yep.
Avatar is on the polar bear dog
Mhm.
because Naga understands that she can carry all four of them now because they have to retreat.
Yeah.
And she takes out long mustache dude.
Yeah.
Knocks him
Oh
into-
yeah. Yeah. I like that
just
scene 'cause,
just
like,
hits him.
yeah, he literally flies off the rope. Then like Naga just stands up. Just
Naga
paws.
smash.
Yep. Just paws him out the air. It's so much fun.
Yep. And they retreat into what is it, the sewer?
Yeah, the sewer.
Ugh.
Yep. And then like
Then the next episode they get sewer food.
Yep. Oh yeah. I like it. Don't forget the end of the episode. You get the secret scene. Zuko.
Where they're
Zuko.
calling for military backup.
Yep.
And they're calling General Iroh.
Iroh. Yep.
And then you hear Dante Bosco
Yes. Dante Bosco.
as General Iroh. So
Yes.
you're like, Zuko?
Zuko's back.
Yes, Zuko's back.
At least in spirit. I mean, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I think we do see him later in the series.
No.
but-
Yes, we do. Episode 11 and 12.
11 and 12 go together.
Oh no.
No. We see Zuko.
I'm talking about
later.
Zuko. Zuko's
later in the
later.
series.
Later.
I think he's
Yeah.
book 3.
Maybe so. I know he's later. But yeah, General
Yeah.
Iroh, oh, so good. So
Oh, 'cause- wait. So it's really oh darn it! Because like I thought it was Zuko because like he's
It's his
oh
grandson.
no. Yeah, it is like his grandson, like she said.
It's his
Yeah.
grandson. He does have a daughter named Izumi, though.
It's just
Oh,
voiced
okay.
by the same guy. But we
Yeah.
do get actual old Zuko, current day Zuko later. in
Looking
the
like
series.
Okay.
Roku.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh darn! Because I'm like wait. I look at General Iroh. Wait, yeah, but I'm like he sounds like Zuko.
Yeah. That's what we were
Yeah.
talking about before. It's
Yeah.
the same voice actor. So
Same
that's
voice actor.
so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well nod.
Oh darn shame. We don't get to hear.
Chapters
Oh my god. like the Avatar, Kora.
I know. Iroh, favorite character still. Love it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Text messages. I was trying to read the chapter title. I was getting a message. 11 is Skeletons in the Closet.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry. I was like, what? Disabled? I don't remember reading that, seeing that. So the city is under attack and being taken over by the Equalist. Kora and the gang are hiding out.
Have fun taking a nap, Nicole.
I know. I was yawning around too. Like,
Well,
I could use one, but I'm gonna be strong, not
well,
pass out
I like
during the stream.
I like we're almost done anyways, because like this is like
2 more episodes.
Because like this is a really long. Again, sorry guys. Like this is so
long, but
yeah, because like
instead of
no, yeah, because like I agree, because like they do throw a lot in like 12 episodes.
yeah, instead of having like 24, they just condense it to 12. So it's like each episode is just so much information.
Yeah, but like so we're trying to condense it as like the best we can.
It's hard.
It is.
No, I'm gonna learn how to. By the time we're done with this, I'm gonna learn how to take way better summaries.
But
like
because like skeletons in the episode is actually a good one too.
That's the one where we get the backstory, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'm gonna cover the backstory.
Yeah, we get the backstory. We get to see who everybody really is. We get to meet Yakon and see his 2 sons.
Yep, 2 sons.
Which is what's the guy's
Noah
name?
Talk?
The council member. No, the council member
Tarlock?
though. Tarlock, yeah.
Tarlac and whatever
Noah Talk.
Yeah.
Noah Talk, yeah.
Gotta have the K's going in the water tribe.
Well, it's like Icelandic or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So
would that be cute?
Yeah, so basically Kora and Mako like decide like to sneak back into like the island, the Airbender Temple Island, like so like they can spring a trap on wherever the guy, the mask his name again, I can't remember now.
Amon.
Yeah, Amon. So like Kora just takes them to a secret place, but to their surprise, Tarlac is there as the prisoner. So they were using that secret place as a prisoner, as a cell. So Tarlac just it tells them the backstory.
Yep. Amon, not Amon. Yakon got out of prison and got plastic surgery to look different. Retreated to one of the water tribes, but not in like the city, but out in like the outskirts, kind of like farmland, but it's not farmland. Like a
almost. Yeah.
Water tribe boonies, snow boonies. Anyway, and meets a woman. They have kids. She doesn't know who he is. I would say he probably didn't tell her.
No, he didn't.
And when they were old enough, and they started displaying talent, or not talent, but that they had water bending abilities, he started to train them. And he is a harsh taskmaster.
Yes.
He's cruel. There's no harsh about it. This man is cruel.
Yeah,
he will threaten to leave them out there in the middle of a snowstorm or whatever. I'm like,
oh yeah,
they might die. Tells them that their soul. He kind of does. If you've seen My Hero Academia, he kind of does what Endeavor does to Shota, where he forces his dream of being the number one hero onto his kid, but not to the extremes that he went to. But I don't know. Some of y'all may disagree if you've seen that or read the manga. I don't know. Well, I still say Yakoma's way harsher.
He's very elitist too. He talks about how we've come from a great line of powerful benders, and that's in you, and that's
but then the powerful benders are because I know that, remember, because Kora knew how to bloodbend too.
Yeah, we don't know where they came from. It could have been that old lady where Kora learns about bloodbending from. We don't know. They don't tell us.
No.
No,
But,
just that blood
then-
bending is illegal.
Yeah,
Yeah, we know that's legal. And he brings him out in the wilderness and starts teaching him how to blood bend tiny innocent creatures. And
Mhm.
Then
the
he
younger
teaches-
son does not like it.
Nope.
Nope, those poor babies.
Mhm.
The animals.
Mhm.
But yeah, he starts teaching him how to blood bend without the full moon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then how to blood bend, I guess, like random gestures and not having to have your arms out.
Mhm.
And his
He
brother
teaches
is
them
a
well.
Prodigy.
Yep.
Yeah, they're strong.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like. Yep. I like. Talk is strong, and then like Tarlak is like close.
He doesn't
second,
have the
you know?
stomach for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not like it at all.
Then one day when they're like, was it mid-teens, he makes them blood bend each other.
Each other. Yeah.
And Tarlok says he doesn't want to do that to anybody because he doesn't like how it feels. Then he calls him weak. And he goes to attack him, and Noah Talk bloodbends his father. He's like, I made you what you are. And I'm just like, yeah, you did.
Yeah. But then
You really did make him what he is.
Yeah, but then no talk goes yeah, but then we're not powerful. Like the Avatar is.
Yeah, and you have no power because you're not a bender.
Yeah.
So he and I'm trying to understand how he went from that to Amon. Like, I'm really lost.
No, yeah. No. Because Tarlak does explain, because we're growing up, unlike Noah Talk, just likes to have people, be treated
equal.
fairly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to I get that part, but how did he make the jump from using blood bending to subdue his father and talk about power, but then on the flip side, well, it's I guess it would be taking and bending away from everybody but himself.
Yeah.
If he could take his. So, yeah, I gotcha. Nah, he need a therapist. Do therapists exist in that world?
Maybe. So about the end of the story, Kora and Mako, or Kora, saying, okay, we have this information now. So now, since they're having a rally, we go there and we tell the whole world,
Because how are you going to beat them?
Yeah.
There's no other way you can beat them. You can't use force because it's going to prove their point. So the only way to beat them is to expose them. And when they get there in the rally, they see that the airbenders were captured. And he pops them up on stage. But Pema and the baby are gone because I guess they have a heart.
Yeah, or an actual heart.
I mean, Pema's a non-bender, and the baby, I don't know if they display bending
I don't think
at
they
that
do
age.
until later.
No,
but,
yeah.
So you can't hurt the baby. So they're off somewhere else. And I'm like, how they capture you? But hey, I, don't know.
Yeah.
Like, where's Oogie?
I know, right?
Oogie, okay.
Yeah.
But what is it? Kora helps free them, I think. And Mio screams prison break. And they go break out their mom and the baby. And Kora and Mako go after Kora and Mako go. I'm sorry. I just remembered I was like, wait, where's Bolin and Asami? Bolin and Asami are bringing down the other equalists, and they're taking down mega tanks and stuff. I forgot about the whole freaking war.
Because basically, they're at the airstrip with a General Iroh, basically.
Yeah, so they're fighting on that sideline.
Yeah, because the whole beginning of the episode, the ships come, and then the Sato new airplanes come.
I know, right? And Bolin's like, "How does your dad have time to create these things?"
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And then,
So sorry, guys, for skipping ahead a bit,
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, where's Mako? Not Mako, but where's Bolin and Asami? But General Iroh's throwing people out or yeeting people out of airplanes.
Yeah,
but they have parachutes. They're okay.
Yep, they are.
And Bolin and Asami are fighting against Hiroshi, Asami's dad.
Yep.
And Bolin saves Asami because I actually think he was about to kill her. I don't know if he was going to, because he was attacking her mecha suit a lot, headshots, not body.
Oh, no, because like he decided, yeah, you know what,
There's no
I
hope for
tried,
you.
and I tried, but I don't care if like you're my daughter or not.
Yeah, I think he was about to kill her.
Yeah, he was.
Thanks. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, I'm a
Yeah,
feels. Anyway,
yeah.
and Bolin saves her by throwing rocks at him and stuff, and
Mhm.
um, then I think she shocks him again. Then it goes back to Kora though.
Yep, yep.
Who are
Cora,
hiding from
yeah,
Amon,
yep. Hiding from Mon.
and he kind of. I love the dark tones that it had in the image, and he's walking around, and it's like it made me think of Are You Afraid of the Dark or anything
Oh
else
yeah, yeah, yeah,
scary.
yeah, yeah. It does. Yes,
And
so she does. Him and Mako do reveal that he's a waterbender.
yep, and long mustache dude sees him bloodbending,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "I saw you bloodbender. I dedicated my life to you." And I'm like, "Dang,
Oh
did
shoot,
you have
yeah.
a family? You like turned your back on the family? You're like, no."
Oh yeah, huh, yeah. Yeah. So I guess we're like into episode 12 where like the fight. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
11 was the story.
yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Um, yeah, this is in Endgame, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, he bloodbends the lieutenant and like really like kind of cracks his body around and then
Mhm.
flings him into some
Walls.
walls and boxes and stuff. And I'm like, I think he did.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I don't know. Not with your body bending like that.
Yep.
Pretty sure that shortened our lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, he takes Kora's bending away though,
Mm-hmm.
and Mako tries to help her, and
Like
he's
to
blood
escape.
bending him. So he like electrocutes. He's lightning bending and shocks him on. And that's like the first time in many years that someone's been able to get the drop on this dude.
Mm-hmm.
He picks up Kora and they run, and she's like, I can't feel. I guess she couldn't feel her connection with bending.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you're gonna be okay. And Amon comes out, and he's just
So he's like,
blood
man.
bending him.
Yep, yeah, it's like nope. He's like, nope, come back here.
Didn't he like slam him several times into the wall?
Yeah, he
I
did.
mean, it has to be standard if you're throwing people into a wall in a small area. You got to hit the roof, the sides, and then a floor, and then maybe the roof.
Yeah. No,
you just have to. That's the rule of these things.
Yes. And then somehow like a Kora unlocks like her airbending ability
Because due to fear for somebody
yeah.
else, fear and I guess compassion for another person, because
Yeah,
she
dying,
has these things,
Mhm.
but I guess she never really had it to that extreme before,
Mhm.
and that was the only element she had left.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
she's
even say it, but that's all she had
Yeah.
left.
See, oh yeah, because when I was watching, I was like, wait a minute. So basically, Armand didn't really take her bending away. Because I'm like, wait a minute. So he only
Took the
locked
ones that
it
she
away.
had available.
Yeah. So I was like, wait a so technically he doesn't know how to take it fully away, So
New
like,
power achieved.
yeah. So because so you see like Kora literally epically throwing
Punches.
like
Air
punches,
punches.
air punches, air balls, like literally like wind, like tornadoes, like Adam.
And then he tries to bloodbender and she fights through it, because I'm like, at some point she's gonna learn how to move through this if you keep doing it. And she did. It hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But she kicked, I guess an air tornado
Air butt.
and knocked him through the window.
Yeah. Knocked him through the window, fell in the water, and then like his mask
Then he
fell
tried
out.
to stop him.
Well, I love that reaction because the people on the ground were really pissed first at Kora for throwing him out the window. Like, you threw our leader out the window.
Yeah, so it's like he falls into the water, like the mask falls off, the paint literally just washes off.
Yeah. Yeah,
He did
his
some good
fake firebender burn on his face is gone.
Meanwhile,
like,
Zuko's somewhere
he's
going,
a waterbender,
Meanwhile, Zuko's like, what? Your fake scar?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that scar should have really if he had a scar, that intricate, his eye would be messed up, his ear would be messed up. Because if you remember Zuko's, I never thought about it, but his ear is smaller too, and his left ear. And I went, oh God. Nickelodeon really went for that. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh God, my feelings hurt. did that to a 13-year-old. Anyway, but yeah, when the scar like melts off, or not scar, but the paint comes off, and he's like, what is it? A water tornado. They get out the water because he was about to drown.
Yep. He's waterbending in front of all of his followers. And
they're like,
they're
I
done.
love the what? What
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they try like she like airbends at him and Mako's like firebending at him and
they try.
Yeah. They expose them and there you go.
They expose him, but then he
gets away.
Then, he runs away.
Goes and gets his brother out of the prison that he put him in and said, let's leave this life.
Yeah, yep. Okay, yes. I'm like, once the scene happens, I'm like, this is dark.
Then it goes to Kora.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to Kora. And what is it? Katara's saying, she can't help her. And I love Mako's like, everything's gonna be okay. And she's just like, I'm like, why do people let people be sad?
Yeah,
you're sad. Let them have that emotion for a little, don't do the pep talk or whatever. Let them feel what they're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And what she's feeling is complete and utter despair because she probably feels like she failed. She doesn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And is the Avatar cycle over? Did it end with her? Is she the worst Avatar ever? And she's just like crying.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody approaches her.
Mm-hmm. The spirit.
You want to say who?
The spirit.
I don't know, man. If it's a spirit, because I heard footsteps in the snow, and it bothers me.
I don't know, but okay, yeah. I know it's probably kind of both. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, it's both.
Yeah.
It's
Gets
both.
Her,
then Chakra. He shows her her other past lives because him, air, then the other earth, fire, and then I like water too.
Yeah. What did he say? When we reach our lowest point, we're open to the greatest change.
Change. Basically, she was so low that she finally was able to be enter in the spirit realm.
And she does all. She gets her bending back, and she gets her connection to. Finally, gets her connection to the Avatar spirit.
Yes.
And does the the earth, fire, air, and water thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Mako's there, and they kiss, and I'm just like, no. No.
Yep. Oh yeah. Before that, don't forget the darkest scene where
I know I was trying. I tried.
I gotta bring it up.
Nope, we're not doing it.
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta bring it up because
all right.
Yeah. So basically, Tarlok and Noah Tucker on the boat. Okay. Yeah. So Noah Tucker is like, yeah, we'll be back. And then Tarlok is like, no.
Finally free.
Yep.
I haven't heard the sound of my own name in years.
Yeah.
We get to start a new life. And Tarlok's back there like, nah. We gotta get his bloodline because apparently he was messed up.
Yeah, so bro is like, you're lying, okay? So
and I feel like he knew he was lying, but he Noah talk while he's talking about freedom and stuff, he does have just that single tear that rolls down his cheek. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna die or something. And I guess he thought he was gonna do a of mice and men kind of thing, and kill him. But no, he did not. He just blew up the
club. Takes the club. Takes up Tarlok takes up the club.
What was it? The gas thing.
Yeah. Then but then you don't really see it. You just hear a boom,
And you see a little mushroom cloud in the middle of the water.
Yep.
And you're just like, I was like, Nickelodeon.
No, seriously, I'm like, this is dark.
Oh no, honey, it gets darker than that.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's like, it's like you see tones too. Yeah, then you see Kora and Mako finally kiss. Ooh.
The worst relation, not the worst relationship ever, but come on, man.
Yes. Yeah, see. So this is why,
Ugh.
like, okay, like since like episode like 6 or 7, I'm like, come on, why you gotta do that to Asami? Really, it's like
Asami was the bad. Well, I he's not. Asami deserves better,
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
and Kora deserves better.
yeah,
Mako needs to
real,
go find herself.
yeah. No, I say like a Korra and
Kora needs to find herself too.
yeah. Well, I say more about Korra and like Gabalin, you know.
I like the pairing, but I guess
Yeah,
she needed something different than what he could offer.
yeah,
Which I
Mhm.
mean, I guess I can understand that. Some people, you
mhm,
need opposites. I don't want to spoil the opposite in this series ending, but
yeah,
sometimes you need different things from
yeah. You
somebody.
do. Hmm.
And I'm like, Bolin could have done it. Just saying. Bolin's supportive.
Mhm.
Bolin's all of what you need, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. He's my
That's about
favorite.
right.
Well,
I'm just
I
really?
upset
like
about that
Bolin too.
cry. That cry made me when he just ran away. I'm like, my heart.
Mhm.
Oh, and Cora gave Lynn her bending back, but I
Yeah.
do wonder, did she give everybody
Mhm.
else their bending back besides
I
the
wondered that too. Yeah.
because it only shows Lynn. There's no line of benders or non
Mhm.
people. There's just Lynn.
Hey,
And I'm like,
Cassie.
there were other people. Like her police officers.
Mhm.
I'm like, I get if you don't want to give the thugs bending back. I got you. But
Yeah.
what about
Especially if
everybody
they're still
else?
in jail. Yeah.
And Tano. Tano was just rude.
Yeah. He's
But
just a jerk.
he's just a jerk. We give him his
He
water
might
bending
not have
back.
deserved that.
He didn't
It's pretty
deserve
dark.
that. It's not like he's still a kid.
Yeah.
He has
Mhm.
to he has to learn, you don't viciously beat people up to try
Yeah.
and cheat your way through a tournament. But
Yep.
he lost his bending for a little bit, so that maybe teach him a lesson. Give him his bending back, man.
No, yeah. No,
It's just
yeah,
wrong.
yeah. No, yeah. So like that's why like I can't wait for season 2 because like I'm still wondering like okay does Korra just have like people lined up like like to
No,
get their you know
it's never discussed.
really
I don't
oh,
want.
darn.
I'm not doing
I
a
don't
spoiler for
I
you.
don't
It's just
remember it
never
ever
brought
being
up.
discussed either, but
It's
I
Okay.
never
would assume
discussed.
she does, especially maybe not the
So
criminals who are literally in jail because like they
like
can keep their not bending, but the
cops
police, yeah, and anybody else,
yeah so yes so that's the end of the first season guys so sorry for taking a little bit
The
too
packed
long.
up Legend of Korra.
Yes yeah because like we had to because this may be a long one but it's
So
worth
much
it.
information, man.
Yes, it's only 12 episodes, but yes, it's a lot of information, but it's a good series. Next month, we'll do season 2, and then maybe another anime. I don't know which one yet, but but hey,
I,
like we,
I see that
yeah.
smile. You are trying to get me to get Hulu or Funimation. I
Why?
know
Okay,
that smile. You're
okay, fine. We could do like Your Line April.
I haven't seen it, and I heard, and I'm not trying to cry. I
Fine,
already know how it ends.
fine. We'll
I'm
do.
not trying to be in the
We will do
feels.
fully coolly. It's only 6 episodes.
Why you gotta do that, huh? Why you gotta be like that, man? Why you gotta be
Mm-mm.
like that, man? Danny's like,
Nope.
Like no. She's
no,
like
fully,
no.
Danny.
Mm-mm.
Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say because you gotta see it to see what I mean. I can't. It bothers me.
I
And
trust
I feel
you. I'm
bad
gonna take your
because
word
it
for
bothers
it.
me. Well,
Come on, guys.
if you like a story, it is that
Like
that
very
like
short. Yeah, it's like short. It's like
six
only like 6
episodes or
episodes,
something.
but okay.
It makes no sense.
Yeah,
It probably does. It's just over my head because I'm
yeah.
so used to a actual story,
Mhm.
and
Well,
there's
because like
none to me there.
yeah, because like literally, it's like it's like so short of a like series. It just makes no sense.
Makes
But
no
then like
sense.
no, like yeah, I'll figure out something out. Like I'll probably like off camera, guys. We'll talk about like the second one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to because I still don't understand that series. And
Okay,
then you have
yeah,
a fully coolly progressive and something else too, and
yeah.
I tried with that too. I think
Oh,
that was talking
oh,
about
oh. I know.
or something.
Why not? Then next month, the season 2. Then we can do season 2 of Food Wars.
Uh,
Maybe.
I gotta see. I gotta find it. I'm on 3. I don't
Ah,
remember.
damn it! Damn it!
I don't remember much of it for season 2, but I do remember he got to meet the other. He got to meet Chef Shiami again,
Yeah.
and did his stagiaire through him. But
Yeah. But yeah, so that was season 1 of Legend of Korra. Hopefully, you guys loved our banter, right? 'Cause, we literally tried our best because
it's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot. So hey, we're all tired, but we did our best. But we are doing we're trying, guys. But yeah, so hey, stay tuned for the next month for Legend of Korra season 2 and another anime talk in for May too. So I'll do 2 next month. Yeah, next month. So look out for that. And yeah, so definitely hit the like button and subscribe and the notification bell. And definitely subscribe to Danny's channel too, Danny Marie AUC, and her
Oh
blog.
yeah.
hmm
Can I
And definitely, yeah,
throw out a recent episode that she did?
yeah.
So Danny over here covered gaming. So if you are visually impaired and you wanted to get back into gaming a little bit or find different devices to use for gaming, this woman over here did an awesome episode.
Yes.
Just gonna shout out Nintendo. Anyway,
Yeah, of course. And
what is
I
it?
like the
USA,
Xbox.
Nintendo, and Xbox.
Yep.
But
And
the Nintendo Switch, this woman has sold me on purchasing this thing
yes,
because I
So
wanted
sorry.
it when it came out. No, I really wanted it when it came. I have a problem buying myself expensive stuff.
yeah.
I have the opposite problem that you have.
Guys, and
I have
make
a
sure to
problem
watch
buying
it.
myself pants
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's guys, make sure to watch it. You know why? Because you get to see Danny play a little bit of Doom and then get flagged.
Get to see
I'm
me
over there
die.
like, yeah, I'm like,
I
that
didn't get
game looked
flagged. What are you
interesting
talking
too.
about? I
No,
just get
slagged.
killed.
No, slagged.
No slag. Yes. Yeah. They killed me mercilessly.
I was like,
yeah.
hey, that looked interesting too. And I'm not usually the one that likes the shooting games. I'm
No,
like
that's
a
a fun
Super
game.
Mario
Mhm.
or adventure game, but not the shooting type one. So I'm like,
Mhm.
dang, I want that one too. Duck woman, can't you duck?
Yep.
Like yelling at the screen.
I recommend it, but I should probably turn my difficulty off of hard. I think it's on hard.
Why'd you put on hard?
Because I like a challenge, but I've died on that level 10 times now, and I'm like, I should probably turn it to
Normal at least. Just put it in normal.
It was too easy at the beginning. I had to
And don't put on easy. Put on normal. Yeah.
I don't know. It was on normal. I'm saying it was too easy on normal at the beginning. I had to crank it up a little bit. I'm like, this is boring. I don't want it to be easy.
But you don't go this hard that.
Well,
Yeah,
it was good
till
it wasn't.
Yeah, definitely check out her channel, Danny AUC, and her blog too, Albinism Up Close, and then definitely check out both of us on Twitter, at Blind Toes and at
and TikTok.
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh, TikTok.
Don't forget our TikTok too, Blind Toes and Danny Marie AUC too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Okay. I'm finally climbing up to 100. Okay. Yeah. To 96. Right? To 96.
Nice.
Yes, and also you will definitely see more of Christina, the machine gun tangent, of course. All right, so guys, catch you guys. So see you guys next week, and hopefully I will actually find the end stream button. Okay, I'm trying to find it right now.
You got it.
Sorry. Okay. I'm trying to find it. Okay.
You're good.
Wait, what is it? Wait, okay. Okay, it's right here. Wait. Okay, wait, no. Okay. I finally found it, guys. Sorry. Bye, guys. Bye. Okay.